Hello, GDQ Hotfix, and welcome to Creature Corner, the GDQ Hotfix show about games that feature non-human player characters or protagonists. And we just came from the land of Dead as Disco, which was not only really cool because it's a really, really cool new game, but also we had devs in chat. And this is a reminder that tonight is our ultimate indie games showcase. So these are all the intense, awesome, super cool indie games that have come out within the last 5-6 years. Mostly. We had one exception at the beginning of Out of the Box, but mostly we got your modern, intense, thrilling, cool indie games here for y'all tonight. And of course, we're going to start with one of the coolest and most intense indie games to come out in recent memory, Super Meat Boy 3D, the long-awaited follow-up to the original. And then we're going to be going into Off 2025, a remake of the original Off. If y'all don't know Off, it is an absolutely legendary game in the indie RPG space, and y'all are going to love it. It actually kind of reminds me about Dead as Disco in some really interesting ways. We'll get there. And then finally, of course, one of the most classic, really cool speedrun games in the indie scene, ULTRAKILL, is going to finish off our night with a P-rank run, which is one of the most sort of in-depth things that you can do in ULTRAKILL. It's going to be really cool. Y'all are going to enjoy all of it. And let's go ahead and start off with that Super Meat Boy 3D run. This is Any Percent by Detra. Let's get into it.
All right, how's it going, folks? Detra, I'm Shredberg, by the way. Detra has a sinus infection. I don't think he's going to be talking that much.
It will not be that much. Hey guys, I'm Detra. Little bit about the run real quick. We're playing on the original release patch of the game for something that'll be quite evident within the first couple seconds. Some basic tech to explain before we get into it. We're going to be doing map quit outs, which allows us to exit to the main map and still move around inside the level to save a little bit of time on a couple instances. We're going to be doing super jumps, which is basically an input combination where you're able to dash and jump, even though you shouldn't be able to jump mid-air, and then double jumps, which Shredberg hates the name, but it's basically just being able to dash into a wall and then gain more height than you should be able to when the wall doesn't cling to you like a wall jump would.
We'll get into why it's a bad name in a minute.
Foreshadowing.
One other thing we'll be going over, it's just going to be touched on in a single level, but there is something that is called glitchy triple jumps, and those are going to be either really frustrating, they'll go really smoothly, not sure which. Smoothly, hopefully. The run is split into two main categories. You have the basic Meat Boy category, where people will just run it with the base character, and there's a 64 category, which we're going to be going over today. Basically the same character that we unlock right away. The main difference being he is able to triple jump like Mario 64 is able to. And then just a little bit about myself. I'm a speedrunner challenge runner for a few games. Currently the 4th overall Any Percent record holder on this game, and the current world record holder for all bandages category on this game. Shredberg, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I mean, here, let's just get the run going, and I think we can get that as well. I'm also a speedrunner of this game, but why don't you count yourself down?
Absolutely. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Yeah. I'm Shredberg. I have it's second place, I think, time in this right now. But this game is going to go extremely fast. Right here is going to be the only level where we're going to play as regular Meat Boy. And that is because the secret level that you unlock Meat Boy 64 is actually in the first level here. So he's going to beat that extremely quickly, and then he's going to replay the level and go and unlock the secret level. And in this one, normally you have to play through a 30-second long thing, but the thing is that on this early patch, you can actually just touch the bottom of that platform where Bandage Girl is, and it thinks that you do touch the hitbox for Bandage Girl. So you complete that level that should take about 30 seconds, and it takes 3 seconds. And so that unlocks Meat Boy 64 for us. And so he has that triple jump right there, and it's going to be more evident in the coming levels, but his base jump, his jump number 1, is just normal Meat Boy height. His second jump is even bigger, that being his double jump, and then he has a triple jump where, like Mario 64, he's going to do this triple spin in air. And then right here is the double jump, or I call it a glitch wall jump, where he's jumping off of basically the screen where there's no wall, and that's able to let him dash and jump off of a wall where you shouldn't be able to. The way that you do that is you have to dash and then jump within a few frames of each other once you're hitting that wall. And so that lets you do a dash and then just jump where you're not supposed to be able to. So uses it right there. Going to be all over the run. So if you see him dash and then jump, you know, randomly, that's probably what's happening. Are you going for tree skip here? Are you going
I'm
for
going to try to go for tree skip.
All right, this is the hardest skip in the game. Let's see. Everything about this is really difficult. The trees have a really small hitbox, and it's really precise. Oh, there we go. There we go. Huge second try. That is very, 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 very difficult. So second try is very impressive. But here's an example of just like a skip that you get with that triple jump. And there's another one right here. And then another one right here as well. So that's going to let you skip areas that normally regular Meat Boy would have to. And you also are able to chain momentum, which you can see right here. And so that's going to let Detra do unfortunately was not able to chain. Yeah. What this game has is actually momentum carrying through bunny hops. So if you, on the first frame that you hit the ground, if you jump, you're going to maintain all of your momentum. Fortunately, it's not actually frame perfect. You can buffer your jumps, and the buffers in this game are extremely lenient. I don't know if anyone's timed it, but it's at least like 0.2 of a second. It's really quite friendly. Detra here doing a route where you're going to do level 12. I forgot about that. There's like 3 different routes that you can do on this. You need to beat 10 of the chapter's 15 levels in order to unlock the boss.
I think
and what Detra's
one main one that I do differently from you guys.
Yeah, we do 14, which it's not even a second, I don't think. I don't think it's much faster. This is the first boss. The first half of this is an auto scroller, and then the second half you can complete it. It's not an auto scroller, I guess, is really the way to put it. Technically, the whole thing, if you're able to get past those orange walls, you could beat it immediately, but with Meat Boy 64, there's no way to get past those walls. This game does have other unlockable characters as well. There's a squirrel that lets you fly all the way to the end. And right here is the part where it's not an auto-scroller. Now Detra's going to make sure he's going as fast as he can to get to the end and just jump off screen and do the same pause quit out there. And the way that pause quit out works is just when you exit back to map, the game's still going for about a second, so you can just quit out to map early, and then you can complete... Ooh, that was close. And then you can just complete the rest of the level as it's fading out, and as you touch Bandage Girl, it still completes the level, which is really nice. And here's a fun little skip coming up on... Well, that was a fun skip. But another fun skip is coming up on this next level where you actually take advantage of the of coyote frames, which are also extremely lenient in this. And you can see it really off of that wall right there. You don't have a midair jump, but if you run off of a wall and then you jump, you have probably, again, at least 0.2 of a second to jump while you're in the middle of the air. Called Coyote Time because if you haven't heard of it, it's like, you know, when you're watching Looney Tunes and you got the coyote and the Roadrunner and he like stays in the middle of the air before falling down. They should.
I hope they
hopefully. But oh no. Okay, you saved. That was a good save. That's a good save. For some reason, Meat Boy 64, sometimes the model will get locked and then you actually cannot jump at all. You have to like run off, and then it will reset your model once you run off, and then you're fine. But I am shocked that you were able to save that, actually.
Yeah, T-pose glitching is probably the most annoying part of the entire run.
And we run on the first patch of the game. Oh, did you miss?
I missed.
No! Okay. So what I did not get into before with the quit out is, with the quit out, of course, you do need to touch Bandage Girl. If you don't touch Bandage Girl, it's over. It is over for you. You have to replay the level. So it's actually a pretty big time loss. So there's some risk to it as well. You want to do it as early as you can, but you also, of course, you know, don't want to miss it, because that, if you're going for PB attempts, that's you know, you miss it and it's GG. Just reset your run, basically.
Yeah, I think I was too far forward in the screen.
Yeah, unfortunate. You want to be obviously as like greedy as possible, but sometimes it leads to that happening. But yeah, even with the dashes here, the dash speed is slightly faster than your run speed. So, you know, the jump dashing that you're seeing is the fastest movement. But then when you're jumping, you're wanting to do that frame perfect bunny hop, which again, not technically frame perfect because of input buffering, but technically frame perfect if you want to make it sound like it's really hard.
It is frame perfect if you're on a bunny hopping, or sorry, a T-posing platform.
Yeah, that's true, which we'll get into in a minute.
Yeah,
only need to get...
World 4 has a really big exploitable one.
Yeah, that one's my least favorite T-pose level. But yeah, this one I think has the most... Maybe Core has the similar amount of quit outs, but a lot of quit outs in this one. This game is timed in IGT, but I would not say that quitting out is really all that different, IGT versus RTA, at least if you have like a good setup with like a solid state drive. All right, here's a one strat that I found, so it's actually the coolest strat in this game. You go off of this and then you can jump off of this platform. You can actually, so you can do that using a glitched wall jump, or you can actually sort of jump off of the top of it. But at first I thought you had to jump off the top of an invisible platform. Did you do it early?
No, I had it. I lost all my momentum for some reason.
Oh,
I think it ate my run from the pause menu.
Yeah, it does that. And also, you really have to be careful.
Shred again, at least.
That's right. We get to see Shred skip again. Okay, yeah, take it safe that time. Also, what happens there is that you have to be careful because you can press A and then hold up immediately, like on the same frame, or even like the second frame, and then it will make it go up and you'll continue. And so then you won't actually quit out to map. You'll just continue as if nothing happened, and you don't do your quit to map strat. You have to do it again. And so you do have to be a little bit late, so that does make it to where it makes a lot of sense to where you could... There's a lot of ways to mess it up. But this is a boss, Mr. Filthy.
Basically, the way the menuing works is you could press A and then move afterwards. So if you, for some reason, press A on world map and then press up to try to continue moving forward, you will continue. Which is why on some, when you want to hold forward, you'll actually go all the way down to main menu and then press A to continue. Which is a little scary in a marathon setting, since accidentally hitting main menu means the entire speedrun ends, but...
Wow, I never considered going to the left platform there. I'm a right guy.
Oh yeah, there's like 15 different strats for that, and 14 of them are trying to skip the boss entirely by using some risky strat that I've never figured out.
Big level here for momentum carrying. There we go. Oh, okay. There you go. Still got it. Watch out. Oh, that's the scary part right there, but it's okay. It's okay. We got this. Second try.
Second try.
I wish. I backed up by...
That's okay.
Yeah, by not hitting that.
I mean, better... This is only like a second and a half slower. That's fine. It's still much faster than doing it otherwise, so good backup there.
Just as much speed on this one.
Yeah, this is also... Oh, and you're doing that one. Okay, okay. This is much harder than it looks, so this is a glitched wall jump or a double jump on there. The reason why I don't like it as a double jump is he's doing a jump right there that is higher, and that's his second jump, and I like to call that a double jump, but it doesn't matter. But there's another example of a momentum carry. You're able to, with bunny hopping, chain that speed extremely long distances, and that's another reason why Meat Boy 64 is faster than regular Meat Boy, is with that triple jump, you're able to stay in the air longer with that added speed, so you're able to do that strat in the first place, where you cannot do that with regular Meat Boy. He just doesn't have the height to get there. And then even like this level, that triple jump there, oh, that's awesome. Ooh, just missed landing flat there. Another quit, but Meat Boy 64 just in general just faster, because he has more tech, has the same base speed, same dash speed, all of that, but has big jump. On this level, I like that you T-pose and then it doesn't actually hurt you.
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. It does stop you from getting the triple jump animation, but that's about it.
Yeah. A nice.
And the only reason that runners might not take Meat Boy 64 is it just takes time, right?
Yes, especially not down patching.
Yeah. Even if you're down, it actually, I don't know if it would be slower or faster down patching in like an optimal term. because he just saves so much time overall. You'd probably lose about 40 seconds if you did not do the strat that unlocks him in 3 seconds, which has been patched, and that is the reason why we're on the launch patch of the game, is for that initial 3-second Meat Boy 64 unlock. But another reason why is also just like playing with standard Meat Boy with just the standard controls is fun. I think is one of the big things. I think that's a reason why a lot of the leaderboard just sticks with Meat Boy, even with Meat Boy 64 being faster.
It's actually much more popular than the 64 category.
Yeah, I just think that people like to... here's a big fun skip right here with a glitched wall jump. Oh, okay, you got it. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
There we go.
Yeah, that one is really tough. I always mess that one up. There's saw blades right above your head on that one, so if you try to hold in too early, you will just hit the saws instead of hitting the... there's like a little lip that you can barely land on, and that's what allows you to make that jump up there.
For a second there, I was like, oh, I don't do that strat. Maybe I'm losing time there. Then I realized that level actually your cycle locked, so it doesn't matter. I've thought about the same thing. So this is my favorite boss speedrunning wise, because there's actually stuff going on that you control how the level ends the entire time. So you just want to chain the dash speed the entire time, and his moves are the same every single time. These lava balls are the same every single time. You just need to do the same movement. But that's true of every single level, but it's like, it's an auto scroller, kind of like he's an auto scroller, but you get to go as fast as you can and save time. Unlike Mr. Filthy, where no matter what you do, no matter what you do, it's the same time.
Every single boss in this was designed as an auto scroller. This is the only boss where you can actually speed up his cycles, because his cycles are based off of how quickly you get to the next set of platforms.
I have had such a hard time timing the quit out on that one. I did not realize to time it on when he falls.
Yeah, when he sits on the ground.
I'd say that's genius, but it's so basic. I mean, it is genius.
Yeah, it could be both. I like these slug creatures.
Yeah,
these are
fun designs in this game.
I think that they're like purple maggots, because like if you see on these like stained glass things, you got Larry from the OG Super Meat Boy, and I would like to imagine that they're like baby Larrys. But I mean, like in Binding of Isaac, there was Larry Jr. I don't think they're related, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Here's another one. Oh, this one you got to be real fast with this.
Oh, wow.
Glitched wall jump.
That is
tight. There you go. Ooh. And hits that fast cycle. Nice. Is honestly much more difficult also than it looks, because the actions, like buttons per minute that you have to press to get that is pretty tough, considering that there's only 2 buttons. So you have to be really quick in your like pressing and unpressing of it. Okay, nice save there. Whenever I mess this level up, I just die. I'm like, okay, well that's it for me. There you go.
Yeah, the cycles line up super weird if you don't do it correctly. And the thing is, like if you're a casual player, you're like, oh, why don't they just do like this? Like that times it correctly. We're just so used to using the cycles that we use that we don't really play the casual cycles, even if we have the chance to. So backups in this game are very difficult for us.
Yeah. Next level is, I think it's my favorite skip in the game. Probably the best. Are you not used to getting the momentum there?
No, I don't get that momentum ever.
Yeah, I assumed so. On that one's a weird one where, so when you're moving off of that moving platform, when you dash, you get the speed, even if your base movement wasn't much faster. So right there, he just dashed with like a boost, basically, and was not expecting it. So way overshot it. It's really easy to do on accident.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, no, this level has killed my run so many times. Even though you'd probably agree, this is a pretty basic level, but it's one of those where it's so easy. Easy to mess up.
It's basic, but the problem is the moving platforms. There's like a fast cycle that you want to hit, and if you don't hit it, you're basically improvising the entire time.
Yeah, it's really annoying. But anyways, this level here, really fun skip. This is one where you can T-pose if you're not careful. Let's see. There we go. Okay, keep going. Woo! There we go. So right there, you chain the momentum that you get from that platform, do a triple jump. On that first section after that moving platform, you actually have to time that really carefully. Because if you buffer that jump, it will make you T-pose and then you have to die and restart the level, which is a pretty big time loss. Because
one level that uses glitchy triples.
Okay.
And basically the way a glitchy triple's working is, like before, you're buffering inputs, but you have to buffer all of your triple jump back to back to back before you even land one of them. So the game will see that you're trying to buffer the input for each one. Just so long as you hit jump 3 times, it'll see, oh, he tried to jump, and then it'll do that again, and then it'll do that again. So you can actually buffer a triple jump if you're on a slope, which is really weird, but it's like the only time that gets used in the entire run.
Wow.
You could also do it on 1-3, but it's really inconsistent. And it's also, the good news about it is because buffering again is really lenient.
Super lenient.
It makes it a lot easier to do those glitchy triple jumps off of slopes. But you can technically do it off of a lot of surfaces. It happens on accident on corners of like walls. So if you get trapped in the corner, it's like it's over because you're going to end up jumping higher than you want.
Yeah, and unfortunately jump height is very tight in most of these levels.
Yep.
So question for y'all. How similar does this feel to the original Meat Boy? And how different does it feel? And, why did you decide to speedrun this one?
For the first question, I don't think it's that similar for the first question.
It doesn't seem like it, yeah.
I was going to say,
it
feels like they did a really good adaptation of a 2D game into a 3D game. Because the
I would
control
agree.
feels super smooth.
It feels great. It feels like what you would want out of Meat Boy that's in 3D, but I don't think it feels like, whoa, this translates like if you play a lot of Super Meat Boy, you're just gonna like pick this up and be really good at it.
The mechanics are definitely different. The biggest thing being wall jumps don't give you nearly as much distance and speed as they did in the original.
And the biggest thing speedrun wise is that they both have Larry, this being Larry. No RNG in this one.
So true.
No RNG.
So
They can't kill your run.
Let's go! No way, Larry RNG. Oh,
There's
so
actually
charming in the OG.
Yeah, that's just true. It's true.
So
I don't believe there's any RNG in this game, or at least nothing that affects the run.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true.
These are gravity orbs. I don't know how to explain these. They like boost you up, and it basically like augments your acceleration. They're a bit strange. I don't know how to explain them.
Best way to describe them is just like zero gravity chambers, where if you have momentum carried into them, you'll keep that momentum throughout them.
Ooh, there you go. Nice jump off of that. This is a big tough strat. This whole chapter is like by far the most difficult. Well, I don't know about by far actually. Core is pretty tough, but this has so many difficult strats in it.
The individual level stuff is, I think, between this and core is more frustrating. This is just probably harder.
Yeah, I would agree, but there's some stuff in this that I don't think is that bad, but there's some of the strats in this are just, it's ridiculous, and it's at the very end of the run, so it gets really frustrating.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fun one here where you skip a big section of it. This is actually like, it seems like it should be easier to line up than it is. And part of it has to do, if you've played the game maybe a little bit, maybe you played the demo, by default it locks you to 45-degree angles, but we turn that off. Like, and I actually recommend if you're playing it casually to just turn it off. I've seen a lot of people be like, oh, I don't love how this controls. And then you turn it off and it's fine. This is one of the few levels where I do think that the 45-degree lock would actually help you, because it's really difficult to angle into that and then go straight up rather than going side to side.
Off of it.
Yeah. Here's a big skip right here. Okay, got the first part, then into a triple jump there. Stay in front of the sawzoo, tight. Oh, that was barely. Oh, nice. And also stuck right behind it. 13.89? 13.9?
Wow,
What was it?
that was very
13.91. That's a anything sub 14. Here you have to do a really tight triple jump into a coyote jump off of this wall, and you need to dash just perfectly to hit the back of this train. There you go. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Triple.
I don't know if I've ever missed that part of the trick.
Yeah, this trick is, I don't know if it's the hardest. It's the most frustrating for me, though.
It's definitely
very
frustrating
difficult
because the thing that you have to do is, well, for me, getting the first jump input needs to come out basically as the level starts, and if you do it before the level starts, you just don't jump like that.
It'd be really nice if that, but there's a lot, the way this game input buffers is really nice. It would be really nice if that input buffered. It would make it so much better.
Absolutely.
Make it so much easier. There it gets to the very end. There you go. Nice.
Wow, that was very much worth it.
That
Those last three levels
cycle walked too. So if you miss that cycle, you have to wait like actually 12 seconds for the next one.
Yeah, it is rough. Those past three levels I call the gauntlet is by far the hardest part of the run. But
Detra killed it, so well done.
Detra going for a route. This is the same. You can do two routes that are relatively the same amount of time. This route is about, I think it's less than a half second faster. But you do this level, which is probably one of the closer levels to sort of like a casual strat that it gets. But it's just extremely tight and extremely difficult. But Detra got it first try. Or not first try, second try. You did take that one. It's that, my least favorite part of it is that fan that shoots you up in between a very narrow, like, I don't even know what it is. Those spikes with like meat around it.
Yeah, it's basically the only part that can kill you on that entire thing. Everything else is pretty safe.
All right, fun, both momentum carry with these like flies that shoot you out, like Donkey Kong barrels. And then we're going to use a glitched wall jump here to skip like a big section there as well.
Nice.
Very nice, first try. On that level, like everybody leaves probably a full second to like that they could save if they comfortably paused the game early.
True. Pausing on that level specifically
is very tough. No, it's so tough.
Bad. Also,
everybody,
something that's really annoying about this game is if you play through, it just happened there, but if you play through this game and you do the exact same inputs on your first attempt versus your second attempt in the level, the cycle's actually slightly ahead during your first attempt. For some reason, the game will load in all the assets just a little bit. Is it slower?
I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I do know that it's really annoying. Oh, yeah. You are just barely.
Hopefully I can just take it slow, but this, oh god, I hate this level. This is actually one of the newer levels that got added to the routing after I quit playing the game, took a break, and this is like first week back in over a month of being hiatus.
This strat is really tough. Extremely tough. I still do something that's like probably a second and a half slower just because it's more consistent. But for me, I don't know.
Oh, and we've watched the world record holder do this level. He takes a route that nobody else takes, where he like spirals up the pillars. It's very, it's entrancing to watch, but I haven't even attempted to replicate it yet.
Yeah, it's a really tough even IL strat for it. But here's the final boss. So what a game wants you to do is go through like 4 or 5 different things like this, little gauntlets where it's going to try to kill you. But we're just going to do the first one, and you're going to see why in just 1 second. So this little ledge right here, we're going to stand on it. It's going to destroy it. It wants me to drop all the way to the bottom, but instead we're just going to wait right here until that timer up in the top right corner says 1 minute and 3 seconds, and we just wait. It's kind of awesome.
The rest of the fight going on below you. Basically, the way it should work is there's 3 tiers to this. He breaks the second floor right there, and then after you're done with that section, he will raise up this entire building and have a little ship at the end that signals the end. But the checkpoint for being able to complete the level is active as soon as the ship is live. So he's raising this entire thing up with him, and since we're above him, we can just fall onto that final checkpoint.
Yeah. In theory, it'd be nice if we didn't have to wait at all, and the end of the level plane was just there the whole time, but sadly, no. And this is the escape portion of the game. Here it is a non-auto scroller. I guess it's technically not a boss level, but we're just going until the very end of the game. So time's coming up in like 5 seconds. Just need to go across this. There's like one thing of these falling meteors that can potentially even hit you. And that's
nice.
time.
GG. That was very cool.
Hey, I was dead on the money. It was not 19.
You were. I was gonna say
24.
before we were talking before the run. And he's like, this is either gonna be a 19 or a 24-minute run, and right on the money. You called it. Nice job. Okay, you got any shout outs, Tetra?
Yeah, big shout out to my co-host Shredberg. He's actually going to be performing this game live at SGDQ 2026, so be sure to watch out for that. The wonderful community that made up the speedrunning community to route not only the entire game but the ILs. I think that everybody did such a great job with just coming together and sharing strats, and it's been such a fantastic time to be part of the community. And then finally, if you guys want to catch me live, I do anything from no-hit runs to level 1 runs, speed runs, all over on my Twitch channel, Detra_gaming.
Yeah, go give Detra a follow right now. Go. He's close to like 1.5k followers. We can get him there soon. Go shoot him a follow right now. Drop what you're doing. Go follow him. There's a link in the chat. There, you got no excuse. Go follow Detra. But for me, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me, Detra. Thanks for having me, GDQ. This game's awesome. This game's a lot of fun. The speedrun's really cool. I think it's really fun to watch. Of course, watch the SGDQ run, and again, go follow Detra. The link's right there. But yeah, thanks, folks.
And thank you to both of you. That was a super cool run, very intense, very death-defying, and yes, indeed, make sure to check out that SGDQ run of Super Meat Boy 3D by Shredberg. That'll be Tuesday of the event. You can click the schedule link that was just put in the chat to check that out. But don't go anywhere, because... Welcome back from break, GDQ Hotfix. You are watching Creature Corner, which is the Hotfix show about games that feature non-human players and protagonists. And y'all might have some questions for this next one. We'll get there. Don't worry, we'll get there. But you did just watch a really cool run of Super Meat Boy 3D. That was intense. That was amazing. So many cool strats and tricks and just amazing movement. Now, this game is going to be quite a bit different because if you don't know, off 2025, this is actually an RPG. But why is it included in the intense indie games showcase here we're doing tonight as a little bit of a special? Well, again, you're just gonna have to wait and see. Off is an absolute delight, an absolute treat. So sit yourself in your seats and do not go anywhere, because this is Off 2025 All Bosses by Kiyoshi Kadre. Let's swing that bat.
I'm Kiyoshi Kadre. I am a speedrunner. I tend to speedrun mostly RPG Maker games, and fun fact, this is an RPG Maker game, kind of. It just got ported to Unity. And so yeah, we're gonna be going through this as fast as we can, and I have a lovely commentator with me.
I'm Ash Baikta.
Hi, Ash.
I learned this game Hi, Kiyoshi. I learned this game kind of recently, but I'm very excited to be here, and this game's really awesome and really cool, and the speedrun's really fun. So
yeah,
I'm excited.
Do we do a countdown or like?
Yeah, timing
let's count it down.
When does timing start?
Oh yeah, it starts at confirming your name. Hold on. Right. Hold on.
Awesome. That's all right. We'll get there.
Okay. A. All right. So time will start once I press Z in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Yippee.
Thank you.
And we're off. Get it? Ah, good one.
Oh, aren't we?
I didn't even think about that. Anyway, so we're off. So we're starting the game here in Zone 0, aka the first zone of the game. In this game, we're playing as the character known as the Batter. Now, we're not the Batter, we're actually ourselves, and we're just like controlling the Batter. The Batter's their own person, blah, 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 so on and so forth. But we're playing as the Batter, and that cat that you see there is the judge. And basically, the gist of this is that we need to go through this tutorial zone, and then after that, we have to purify the world. And the way you do that, it's simple. It's just kind of killing everything. But first and foremost, we have some puzzles here that are quite difficult and very confusing. Finding the answers are very hard, but we're speedrunners, so we're cheating, as you do whenever there's a code in the speedrun.
Oh my gosh. I almost pressed the wrong one.
Oh no.
Hence.
There's just a lot of numbers.
Yay. So if
And
you see
that's
those spinning cubes... Oh, no, go ahead.
No, I just said it, that's
Oh.
0.
Yeah, that is Zone 0, aka the first zone.
And then we're up to Zone 1, aka the second zone.
You're right.
Y'all are gonna
So
break my brain with this.
So here we're gonna go to
Too many
Damien.
That was our
numbers.
intention. Yeah, we're gonna head over to Damien, which is not an area name. That's a person's name, but that's okay.
So,
Yeah, this is Zone 1.
yeah.
This is when the gameplay starts. There's no tutorial anymore. We actually have to, like, do stuff.
There's like lore here.
We also get... Yeah, we get a lot of lore, though. Like, there's a lot of these cutscenes that mean some things, probably.
This one specifically is
unskippable.
talking about how they mine smoke out of the mines so people can breathe smoke, not air, smoke. It's
Yeah, they breathe smoke in this area.
pretty. It
don't know.
implies everywhere.
Yeah, this area is that's what... No, not this zone, this area.
In the world of Off 2025.
Yes.
That's the area.
Not to be
You must
inclusive
breathe
off
smoke.
2008. That game has the same.
Yeah,
story,
as opposed
but,
to...
like, we don't talk about that one.
So now we're gonna go into this tunnel. We're actually gonna get our first second party member. This is known as an add-on. This one is Alpha.
Yeah, and it is most definitely a
Um,
creature.
It is most definitely.
I
creature.
will
It's
take
a
it.
Circle.
Alpha's a good circular little creature thing. We'll take it. We'll
The
take
judge
it.
is also.
Plenty more where that came from.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So we're gonna see the new revamped combat.
The
This
combat
is,
is so wild in this game.
Yeah,
Please
in the
explain it.
in the old version of the game, combat was a lot. It was easier and it was a lot less exciting than it is now. This is the main draw to this version of the game. They just completely revamped the whole battle system and they make it as interesting as possible. There's a lot of little things with it that we will explain throughout the run. But right now, that's
This
just
is
a little
not a
taste.
normal RPG. I just want to be like really clear about this. The combat is super different from what you would expect. Y'all are gonna do a great job with it. Sorry, I just love this game.
I also like this game.
It's a great game.
Hooray.
The combat's very confusing. I understand like half of it, so
That's
I'm hoping
true.
Kiyoshi carries us in that part. But I know everything else in the game. Like this lore here, which is talking about how like cows are full of metal.
Yeah.
They eat them and use the metal and eat the meat around the metal. It's a really weird game.
They use the metal to make the all the stuff we walk on. So everything on the ground is like metal.
From cows. They also eat the cows.
Yeah, like the only thing I don't think you see a singular other food item other than meat in this entire game.
Well, it's rich in zinc.
Oh, and also the water, that's not water, that's plastic, I'm pretty sure.
This game's
I don't
weird.
remember where that is said.
So, a little quest we have to do here is we have to go into the bar and we have to kill 5 of these specter thingies. This is kind of just where the game teaches you about the combat generally. You know, they introduce you to all the different combat effects that they give, at least the ones that are given in this area. It's pretty much the combat tutorial part of the game, but it's mostly straightforward. We're just going to use abilities and stuff to kill them. We have a useful thing known as competence, which is used to like actually activate the abilities. That's the little C stat you see down there next to H, which is for health.
So the skills that enemies use here is hasty and lethargy. This is just to introduce you to like the speed mechanic of this game, which is the most like similar aspect of the combat, I'd say, is the ATB gauges, active time battle. Also, for some reason, this specific ghost has less HP than the other ones. I don't know why. A big thing about the different versions of this game is the music is completely different from what it is in the old version.
This is true. A lot of people say that the old version's music is better, but that's for you to decide.
I think some of the old music is better and some of the new music is better. Also,
so this is Papyrus, which is the guardian of the first zone. Basically, the gist is that we have to. I'm kidding. This is D-Dan, the guardian of the first zone. There's zone 1, the second zone. Forgive me. To purify the zone, we have to get to the end and then kill the guardian. So we'll get to that later.
yeah.
But for now, we're just saying hi.
In that cutscene, it basically shows you like how D-Dan isn't very nice to the workers, and the batter doesn't like that. So it gotta be purified. He's gotta be purified.
It's gotta be purified. It's the only way.
There's only one solution to any problem.
Violence.
I mean, purification.
Oh, escape attempt failed. So escaping in this version of the game is a 50-50. And then the second try is always 100%. So I don't know why they didn't just base it off of speed.
So if they base it off of speed, then we would lead less often because we have no speed.
That's true. I got another encounter.
That is true.
These are creatures. These are specters. There's ghosts in this game.
These are creatures.
There's
a lot of creatures.
I just failed to run twice. I love this game.
I thought you said that couldn't happen.
There is a chat message saying it's 75%. So
Hi,
perhaps that's
Devik.
the case.
Thank you, Devin.
So this is the postal service. This is where they send all their mail. And it's also where there's an office for D-Dan because we want to go confront D-Dan, but nobody remembers what office floor that is on. But luckily we're speedrunners, so we remember literally everything ever about the game.
Yay, cheating.
Yeah.
The puzzle to figure it out is pretty simple, though. You just kind of like have to listen to what people tell you, which is very difficult. But
You just said it was...
you just have to read the text, which is very difficult for players of this game. But you know, it's not that hard.
No one? Alright, so this is a helpless man. And this man is definitely a creature.
Yup.
So we're
This
just
is
gonna
when
defend
the
because
creature
we're
designs
pacifism.
are really starting.
Oh, well, I try to be pacifist and let the guy go, but I guess he didn't like that.
Guess not. You tried. It's all good.
There's still plenty of creatures to go around.
There are so many creatures.
So many. So many.
Oh my, oh, there's some creatures right
Like
there.
those!
There's 3 more.
Yeah, those guys
Oh,
like to take your
tails.
competence.
They're
That's
kind
what
of
you
like
use
evil
to use
Meowth.
them. Yes.
True.
Alright.
Yeah, this game has a lot of evil creatures, which, you know, you don't see too many of. There are a few of them.
The puzzle here is you're supposed to like go around this little office space and like get the numbers for this code, but it's always the same. That's just gonna be the thing with every puzzle in this game, is it was the same. Anyway, so here's Papyrus. Wait, my bad.
So here's D-Dan. You just killed a bunch of people, which means now we really have to kill him, because that's just messed up.
Nah. D-Dan blames the batter for the specter infestation, but the batter blames D-Dan.
It's a lot of back and forth. It's very complicated. Some kind of drama.
Maybe if they just talk to each other, they can come to a consensus.
You know, that's really great advice, Kiyoshi Kadre.
Anyways,
They should try that.
Here's another puzzle. Oh no, I got
This
it wrong.
one's quite hard.
I got it wrong. Yeah, it's really hard. I got it wrong.
Oh, wow.
No, the reason...
So actually...
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So actually, the reason that he got it wrong, it actually wasn't time loss. Wahaha. It was actually... Okay. Actually, the encounter you get there is faster if you fail it the first time than if you get it right the first time for some reason. It is different.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It would be an encounter with 2 of those flying things and a burnt with his head going flying off. And that one's a lot slower than just having that guy that commits... what's the Pokemon? Electrode Explode? Yeah, that... person who figured that out was in fact Devik.
Shoutouts.
Yeah, so this entire area is just going to be solving a puzzle to gain access to where Dedan is. So we're just going to be fighting a bunch of battles and solving one singular puzzle at the top of this area. We have time for some donations. Oh wait.
Good one. I get it.
Well, I could tell the audience about something cool if you would like me to.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, well, guess what, Hotfix viewers? You have the opportunity to participate in Hotfix. I know we just said no donations, but you know what? There is still always a way to participate. And the way we've got for you today is that we have a feedback survey that we have open right now. We are looking to learn how you watch speedruns the most, and if you have a few minutes, you can visit gdq.gg/survey and let us know what you want to see. This really helps us out in sort of figuring out what is best to show on the channel, how best to do things. So if y'all want to influence how GDQ goes, and especially for Hotfix, gdq.gg/survey. It only takes a few minutes. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah. No, genuinely go do it. It's going to be really interesting and important for us. If y'all know anything about me, if anyone out in the world knows anything about me, you know I love data, so I am eagerly awaiting the results. Please do complete it if you're watching. And if you're an off head like me, say off. You want more off in the survey. Don't actually do that if you don't want.
Yay, I want more off.
Yay, more off.
So in that previous battle I had, you would have saw that there was a like striking orange aura around the batter, especially when he used his attack, and the attack like seemed to be orange damage. That's a critical turn. Critical turns in this version of the game make your current move 50% more effective, and it also makes your ATB gauge fill up a little bit faster. And that is a random chance. Every character you get has like a different percentage, and you can increase it by a little bit. But it's just completely random when it happens. Enemies can have this happen too. Most of them have a 10% chance, and if they get a critical turn, they can't get another one on the next turn, unless it's under specific conditions. I should save the game. So here we're going to get to the boss of this zone, which is Dedan.
Dedan, yay!
Yay!
So yeah, the fastest way to end this fight is actually to die 3 times. No, I'm kidding. The fastest way to end this fight is to kill him. Which is pretty straightforward. We're going to be using poison a bit, because poison is pretty powerful and easy. But altogether, the fight's pretty straightforward. It's not super random or anything like that.
Poison is a pretty good move. For enemies like Dedan, poison is 3% of their maximum HP plus 1 per time they get to move. For enemies that are considered weaker, it's 7%. So it's fairly strong, especially when we're under-leveled. We lack as many resources as we could have at this point. So that 32 chip damage is basically like if we had another party member in itself. It's basically like hitting Dedan with another batter move. And Dedan can use stats effects such as sleep and lethargic. Sleep makes it so your bar goes up really slowly, and lethargy also does the same thing, but I just think to a lesser degree. So we don't want to get hit by that. And there's also these little text bubbles that will appear that will try to affect you with lethargy. We want to get rid of those as soon as we can when they pop up. And that's a crit from Dedan. I don't like that. This music was created by Tobias Fox. Just a fun fact.
The Tricky Tony himself?
Yes.
Wow.
Tricky Tony was invited to make the updated soundtrack for this. If you don't know anything about Off, I do definitely recommend looking at the original version of the game. The music is at least interesting. This is why I picked up that Joker in that chest, because I would like EXP. This is kind of scary. Okay, no, he decided to put Alpha to sleep. Okay. Wait, better?
Yeah.
That's bad. I think I'm gonna die to D-Dan.
Dude.
I have to die. I need that EXP on the batter.
Yeah,
That's
so,
crazy.
If an enemy is dead and you defeat it, you end the fight, the enemy does not, or if a player is dead, excuse me, if a party member is dead and you end the fight, that party member does not get the XP for that fight. Which is pretty bad, because we're already very underleveled for the entire speedrun. And especially on all bosses, we kind of need that XP.
Well, that's death 1 of 3.
Good one. Yeah, that's the first ever D-Dan death. No, I'm kidding.
In the original version of this game, this fight is way harder. I just got pretty unlucky.
Yeah, that didn't happen in practice. We did not account for this. I didn't even know you could die to this part.
I mean,
See
it's an
new
RPG.
things every day.
I've never seen the game over screen before. That was the first time for everything.
What do you mean? You watched me... Okay. There's bosses later that are way harder than this. Amazingly for me, D-Dan decided to slow down both my characters, and also Poison decides not to work multiple times. So we are looking just awesome so far on my speedrun.
Yay!
This is great. No, I used wide angle. The Royal Guardian of Zone 1. So every zone has a guardian, and they're like envoys of the queen, who, I suppose, sees over the entire land, or lands, plural.
Maybe you should just lock it. You got this.
Yeah, I got this. Please stop hurting me.
Don't die again.
I'm trying not to.
Chat,
That
give
doesn't
Kyoshi
help.
all your energy. You got this.
This is one challenging creature.
Oh yeah.
Do we think D-Dan's a
The
creature?
clock in the background is also a creature. They're both creatures.
I think that, yeah. I think D-Dan earns it.
D-Dan did in fact inspire Papyrus. That's why we made that joke earlier. This is Papyrus.
If you guys got that, yeah. That's the joke.
Can you
Yeah,
stop?
no, Undertale and Deltarune fans in the chat, definitely learn up about Off, because we have a lot to owe those games from, or a lot to, thank Off for those games, and for many, many, many other indie RPGs that came after it. Very important game in this space. And very cool.
I didn't realize how long this fight was. Okay, there we go.
Woo,
Ew.
let's go. No more D-Dan.
You have defeated a creature.
Creature down.
That was also what the 3 deaths joke was, because that's the fastest way to do the Papyrus fight in Undertale, for those who didn't get that. But anyway. So yeah, that was Zone 1. Now the zone is purified. Yo, whose kid is this?
Whose kid is this?
Wait, whose kid is this?
Who is this?
Someone get the kid.
I'm confused. The game isn't explaining this to me. What's happening?
Wait, who is this?
Okay, anyway.
You guys
I
know
don't
who
know what
this
that
is?
was about.
Anyway, so Zone 1 is purified, so now we're gonna head off to Zone 2, aka the 3rd zone.
Oh, we're back to this.
This zone is one of the best zones in the game, in my personal opinion. I like the fight. I like it. I think it's great. So yeah, now we're in Bismarck, the capital of North Dakota. It's a wonderful place
Yeah, why not?
with a population of 2.
Cozy.
Very.
I wonder how many. Oh, okay. No transition there. Sure. I wonder how many Elsons are actually in this game. Has anybody counted? Anyway,
That's a great video idea.
that guy has a page. It's important for a puzzle in the library we're about to do.
This game is all about puzzles. There's so many puzzles.
Yeah, this game is puzzle slop.
No.
RPG slop, puzzle slop,
No.
Purify slop.
Alright, so this guy won't let us go up the library because somebody tore out a page, or pages are being torn out. I don't know why that's an issue, so we're just gonna fix that problem real quick.
We have to put them back. These puzzles pretty straightforward when you're actually like looking at them. Each book is like a suit of cards, and you have to like match them up. But you can only carry one page at a time, so it's kind of annoying, but it's pretty easy. But we know the answer.
And
I keep saying we, but I mean Kiyoshi knows the answer. I'd probably forget. Don't put me on the
in the original version of this game, this room actually had encounters, and there's a strat I came up with to avoid it by leaving and re-entering the room. It's pretty obnoxious, so I'm glad that they removed encounters in that room.
Shout out to Kiyoshi.
Yeah, this was like my first ever speed game, not this version, but yeah. First one I ever really grinded was the first version of this game, 2008.
Why did you decide to speedrun it in the first place?
I liked speedrunning, and it's a game I liked, and so I decided to speedrun it.
Good call. That's a good answer.
Who is this?
So this is... Oh, I'm glad you asked. This is Jeffet. Which is the guardian of this zone. However, Jeffa is currently possessing the judge's brother, Valerie. So we have to, like, help him out. Or at least try to. Probably not gonna work, though.
Alpha being muted here is not great. I don't even think... No, yeah, not poisoned. I don't think the game likes me very much today.
Yeah, this isn't going well. This isn't even like the hard fight. This is like the easy fight.
There we go.
As opposed to the hard fight. There you go.
Oh, hey, look, another
And now we
circle.
have- Hey, look. This one's Omega. That's
I'm
another
sensing
circle.
a
That's how this
pattern.
game does party members.
Alpha, Omega.
Instead of like
what will the
having
next one
actual
be?
players and like characters, they're just circles.
Yeah. In this, add-ons are basically like half a batter in terms of strength, I'd say. So we technically have like 2 party members, I guess. Maybe it's more accurate to say like 2/3 of a batter. Anyway, we're gonna buy items here. Because items actually do stuff. I will explain that in just a second. I want to make sure I don't get the wrong things. That should be good. Okay, so in the original, equipment did basically absolutely nothing for you. It's just the way RPG Maker 2003 worked, is the damage variance and the consideration for your attack values really didn't change anything. Same for defense. But in this version, with the battle overhaul, attack actually matters. You do a lot more damage when you equip items that increase your attack, thankfully, like RPGs should be. And defense actually matters as well. In this version of the game, defense is relative. So, oh, those are definitely creatures.
Yeah.
If you had an attack that was going to deal 100 damage to you and you had 30 defense, it would take off 30% of the damage, so you would take 70. That's what I mean by defense is relative in this version. So yeah.
Such a nice drawing.
Kitty.
I love how there's so much cat food, implying there's a lot of cats in this world and we only ever see 2. I wonder if there would ever be a
Maybe
fan
they
game
just
that would
require a lot
remedy
of
that.
food. Oh.
They could be really hungry cats, that's true.
You never know.
Alright, we're headed to the park. I don't remember why. I'm pretty sure Zachary just... Batter's like, what do I do? And Zachary's like, I don't know, go to the park. And he's like, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, now that you mention it. The funny thing about the park, we just have a game here that we have to play against this guy called the Balloon Game. It looks pretty difficult, but in reality, you just do the opposite of whatever he does. So if he does 1, you do 3, 2, you do 2. The entire rest of this area, besides this Balloon Game and this fight, is completely optional, and it's just for some cool items. Even though it takes, like, a long time. So we're just gonna grab that and leave.
So,
But that is required
Yeah.
for promotion.
if anybody knows about the original version of Off, I know I've been saying that a lot, but I mean, I kind of had to make the
The
comparison.
original.
This is where the routes would diverge, at least in any percent. In any percent, you would head back to Zone 1 to get an item and unlock a secret boss, which is like, why would you fight a secret boss in any percent? Isn't that super slow? Well, it turns out the EX, Poison is super busted in the old version, and you can beat the boss with Poison. It's very unlikely to, like, live by doing that. But if you manage to do so, you get a ton of EXP, and it's enough that it just saves you time throughout the rest of the run.
But we'll see that boss later since this is all bosses, so don't worry. We'll still get there. But anyway, this part of the game is one of the more tricky parts of the game, but still pretty doable. This is the residential area. And so the basic gist here is that we have 4 minutes on the timer, and we have to kill all... Shoot, I forgot. 6 of these specters. 8 of these... I studied, I promise. 8 of these specters within the 4 minutes. Now, the timer doesn't tick down when you're in the battle, so it's fine. For the most part, this is pretty straightforward and not super RNG heavy, except for one part later. But this is really tricky because there's no save points or healing throughout this area unless you heal yourself. And because we're so underleveled, we're going to get pretty low and we're not going to do that much damage. So earlier, Kiyoshi picked up an item, multiple of an item called the Abaddon's Meat, which is a full heal for both health and competence outside of battles. And we're going to be using that a couple times throughout here. But depending on how these fights go, a single miss menu can just kind of completely tear it up.
Don't do that! I don't know what happens if you do that.
Yeah, you need the tie to enter this area. That's what we got back in the park.
You save.
Come here. Okay.
So yeah, for the most part,
Yeah.
this
area...
it's not a super, like, terrible area, but it can go very wrong.
This area is also why we bought, like, sure, we bought equipment and stuff because it just, like, helps throughout the rest of the run, but also because this area basically pretty much requires you get all of the items I bought at the shop.
The no save point is the trickiest part.
Yeah.
So here, the specters that were there in the overworld are consistent on what they are, but they can get mixed up, and that's kind of where the RNG part comes in, is that if you get the wrong one first, see how he heals in between the two, if you get this one first by accident, because it would just move to the left, you're kind of screwed, because this one is really hard to do twice in a row. So, not ideal.
I don't know if we have much more to say for a little bit. Probably like 45 seconds. It's a pretty straightforward area, yeah.
Well, that sounds good. I will remind everyone that Summer Games Done Quick 2026 will be live in Minneapolis, Minnesota from July 5th to the 11th, and visit gdq.gg to learn more or register for the event. You can check out the schedule at gdq.gg/schedule. There will not be off at that marathon, but there will be a bunch of other cool RPGs, including our finale, Claire Obscure. So definitely do check that out if you're an RPG fan. Are y'all excited for stuff at SGDQ? What are you looking forward to?
Maybe a certain...
I'm super excited for the Art Stars in Time run.
Yep.
Maybe a certain Kobold will be running something at GDQ.
I'm excited for the
Indeed.
Stars in Time run by Kiyoshi Kato.
I wonder who else will be commentating that run.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. That's going to be so good, by the way. I just want I want everybody to know that they should definitely check out that run. It's going to be definitely one of the biggest, like, sleeper hits, in my opinion, just because it's overnight, not because it isn't cool.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Anyway,
kill it.
Batter's gonna climb ladder in the air.
You know.
Another
As
batter's
you
gonna
do.
get kicked out for having a bat because that's too violent, even though he literally saved the entire area. But, like, whatever.
Alright, so why did the judge just join our party? Any idea?
Well, I have an idea. That's because we're now going to the Guardian of the Zone, which is Jeffet. However, Japhet is currently in the position of possessing Valerie, which, which is the judge's brother. However, the judge does not know about that and just thinks his brother's going insane and knows that we're going to like confront his brother and wants to come with us. However, he's going to be in for a really bad shock in a moment. So that's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, everyone has it kind of rough in this universe.
It's very unfortunate. I would not want to be in that situation. I feel bad for the judge. But he's coming with us. He insists.
Doesn't help us fight at all, but
No, not at all.
I mean, he could. He's capable of fighting, but he just doesn't help us.
That would be kind of... I wouldn't want to fight my brother either.
No, I mean like these battles.
Oh, yeah, these battles. Yeah, well.
I love that the batter is the only one that can flee. It's awesome. It's great. Just a bit of sarcasm. Okay, so there's another puzzle here where we're supposed to read books and extract numbers from them, but I remember.
Yay, more cheetah.
And by remember, I mean it's on my notes, and also I have muscle memory.
You could have just left it at remember. That was a lot cooler.
Okay.
I know how to do this.
I'm gonna buy items because this upcoming fight is really hard.
Yeah, this is like the trickiest fight in the any percent segment.
Where's my money, dude? I'm poor. I can't even buy another one, whatever. Where's my money? I think I bought something extra again. This happened in practice too.
Dude.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening.
Did you ever even find out what you bought?
No.
Alright, so this is the Japhet fight. There are 2 phases to this. So this is the first phase, which is mostly straightforward. We're just kind of doing damage. This phase has less health and does less damage than the next one, so...
Yeah. These phases are just, I believe it's deal 300 damage to each of them. This actually makes, I don't think it makes Japhet have the most effective HP because of the way defense works, but it does make Japhet have, like, the most HP of the main zone bosses.
Wait, do they both have the same HP?
Their maximum is actually, like, 600, but you always have to do, like, 50%. Normally I would do a strat here where I'd use my competences on Japhet here just to make these go a little faster, but I'm trying to conserve my competence amount since I made a mix-up. Okay, this is where we're switching into the actual fight, and this is where it gets scary. This is way scarier than D-Dan, so if I die again, I don't know.
You got this.
No, you got this.
Is Japhet a creature?
Have you seen Japhet?
Yeah, that's
Are we looking at the same Japhet? Like,
I don't know.
It seems to be a trick question, even. It's Japhet.
I think that's a...
I just missed poison twice.
What is a creature?
Not ideal. This is the...
Is there like a definition for what a creature is?
It's pretty subjective, I would say. I think it really is kind of case by case, but I like to define it as non-human. So if there's something going on that isn't quite in the realm of standard people, because like if you think about it, a lot of games feature just a normal person doing something. And while that's cool and fun, it doesn't really take advantage of the medium in a way that I think is the most interesting. I like it when we have something a little funky going on.
Well then, is the batter a creature?
This is, again, a matter of perspective.
See, I would say no.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't think the batter is deserving of the creature title.
Okay. You know what?
Why?
I can get behind that.
Hero.
You gotta earn it. You do gotta earn it. There are a lot of creatures in this game, though. A lot.
Everything else is a creature, basically. The batter's just kind of a human in the creature world. Which is
Kind
probably
of.
why
Yeah.
he's not, like, doing the right thing.
Wait, what do you mean not doing
It
the
is
right
kind of
thing?
a
What are you
reversal.
talking about?
Wait a minute, but isn't purification
know.
great?
Yeah,
Totally.
we're doing the right thing. We're saving the world. Like, what? What are you talking about?
But yeah, there are certain games that I will override my protagonist or player character rule for when the entire thing is creature. This is one of them.
A human in a creature world is no less creature than other creatures.
I
That's
don't want
kinda
anybody
true.
to be down here. I want everyone to get EXP. It would not be ideal if Omega did not get this EXP. But there's really so much I can do with my low amount of items because of not being able to buy everything I wanted. I'm trying my best.
Yeah, once you hit certain levels in this game, the different party members get like abilities that are very useful in the
right.
fights. So there are certain party members that are very, very important to hit certain levels at certain points.
This is not ideal. Please. I beg. I beg. I beg. Please, I beg, please. I'm sorry. No. This is not good. Oh,
That too!
this is so bad.
Thanks, Jeffet.
I have not died this much early on. This is just very bad RNG, I will say.
Yeah, that kind of happens.
I will do my best to stay underestimate in these trying times.
You got this. I think no matter what, this is a good showcase of how brutal this game can truly be. You're dealing with it very well.
This did not happen in practice, I will say.
Yeah.
Practice runs went beautifully. We did several.
Yeah, all of them were like fine. They all went under.
Like maybe one death.
Yeah, there was one that went like a minute over, but all of the other
There's
ones.
one that almost PB'd.
Yeah, that's true. This means the battles at near the end will be better. Surely.
Surely. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's how it works.
What's particularly bad about dying to the like zone bosses is they're a lot longer than the other optional bosses we're going to be seeing later.
Hello again, Jeffrey. But like the second one?
Are you sure?
Yeah, there's not much to say here because we kind of described the fight already.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to win. I didn't really want to die.
Here's an idea. We're already at 2 deaths. Why don't you guys in chat predict how many deaths we're gonna
Oh
be at
no!
by the time the game's over?
Oh.
Everyone's so mean
Fight
to
the
me.
thread.
I'm gonna say 2, but how
I
about you
hope
guys
so.
put your guesses in?
I'll believe. We'll do 2 as well.
Stop getting a crit! No!
I'll go 3. I'm scared.
Ouch.
This boss in particular
I'll put-
getting a crit is really bad.
The fact that the bosses can get crits too.
Yeah.
Scary.
It's
messed up.
pretty bad.
If I made a game, I wouldn't have done it like that. Just saying. If I were off, where would I be?
No, oh no.
You got this, Kyoshi.
I'm trying. I have so low items.
Who needs items?
Me!
Come from, we don't need
I
them.
do! I'm out of them already! The only one that has like a healing skill right now is the batter. So maybe I should switch to healing with the batter? I don't know. Really only so much I can do.
Just keep swinging.
Stop that.
Can Jeffet hear you?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh. Well, then there
This
you
game
go.
actually has microphone support.
I have no more Silver Flesh.
No, it
This is
doesn't.
great. Jaffet, please, I beg of you. I just need to go to the next zone.
There's at least one more.
I don't think Jeffet knows what a speedrun is. Maybe if we taught it what a speedrun is, maybe that would help.
I don't know.
I don't think Japheth would care.
Let me believe.
Did we even explain the lore of Japheth? Japheth's jealous. Japheth's like mad that nobody notices him in his zone, despite everything that he does for his people. Oh, I win. Okay.
Whew.
Maybe
Nice job.
Bismarck. GG.
Okay.
GG, no Japheth.
And everyone lived. Yay. We're great and dandy, and we're good.
Except Japheth.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, we're purified. GG.
Who's this kid?
Whose kid is this?
Whose kid is this? Somebody come get their kid.
Whose
Somebody
kid is
pick
this?
up your kid. Yeah.
Somebody, do we want to call someone? Like, I feel like...
For the longest time, I thought that
Responsible.
sprite was just like a red blanket. No, that's a piece of meat.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. So anyway, now we're up to Zone 3, aka the 4th zone. This joke is not funny, but we were doing this the whole time. This is days old. Anyway,
It's
Zone
so
3 is a
unfunny, it's
factory.
funny.
Zone 3 is a factory where we make sugar.
I like sugar. Can we have some?
No,
Oh, why not?
because they don't have any, even though we're at the factory where it's made.
Well, I mean, that's like in the distance. It's probably a different like area. So maybe some kind of sugar treatment facility that's like the second area of the zone.
Wait a minute. So here is a little like minefield type of puzzle where basically Kyoshi has to walk very precisely over the parts of the room. Otherwise, he'll get an encounter and then get teleported back to the beginning of the room. And there's a couple times we have to go through that room. So it's quite scary, and Kyoshi is known for not walking the right way.
No! Okay, so in this fight, these enemies like to use lethargy. I'm just going to wait for them to do that, and then I'm going to use inverse perspective to get rid of it, and then I'm going to slap them in the face, and then they're dead. And then they're going to do it again, and we're going to rinse and repeat.
So the lore here is that the people are like, oh no, the specters are on our side,
menu.
I promise.
What happened?
And then the specters murder them
Ah.
because the specters are not on their side.
Yeah, I wonder who's telling them to trust the specters. Who's doing that? Okay,
No,
this is
doing
that miss menu was bad. Oh no, please, I beg. I'm sorry.
He begs a lot.
I'm like, the game's mean to me. This is my own fault. This is the consequences
be
of my
nice to the game.
actions.
To be fair, if I was hit with chronic migraine, I don't think I'd be. I don't think I'd be beating the Spectre either. I gotta say.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
This is like very slow. It's fine though. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's a showcase. It's a showcase. It's fine.
You guys liking the viewing
Challenge
experience?
run, the worst RNG.
All right. So now the batter is like confused on what's going on, and so he's like, I gotta find the judge. So he's gonna go look for the judge.
That cat from earlier, the creature.
Yeah.
That cat
Hey,
that we like.
that's not the judge.
That's not true. No.
Looks like
No.
a cat to me.
Is Zachary a creature?
He
In
really wants
vibes?
to be.
Absolutely. I would say.
He really wants to be a creature, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just
I
some
mean,
kind of
when
like
you can break
like
the
a
fourth wall.
transgender, but for creatures. What would that be?
We're asking a lot of deep questions on the show tonight, and I'm not sure what the
Could
answers
you be
are
like
to them all.
trans creature? Is that a thing? I think that's a thing.
All right, I'm gonna buy more items.
No.
I love that.
No.
No. Zachary can do what Zachary wants. That's gonna be my answer to that.
I agree.
I'm gonna use an Abaddon's meat here just so I don't have to go into the other room to heal. Because there's a save point there. So this is the sugar treatment facility. I don't remember why the batter came here. Sorry.
Yeah, me neither. Well, he's got to progress through the areas.
I think literally it's like Zachary said, logic dictates that we have to go to the second area after the first. That's probably why. I think that's
The
it.
game's like that. It's kind of awesome.
You go, okay.
Yo, wait, who is
Wait,
this?
who is that?
Wait, what's this enemy's name?
What's that? I don't know. I didn't get
Wait,
to
guys,
see.
what's the name of that enemy? Wait, I didn't see it.
I left the
Who was
fight.
that?
I didn't see.
Wait, guys, who was that?
Mega Mewtwo
Don't
Y?
do this wrong. Was it like, I think it was like Gon Vasey or something?
Maybe.
What was it? Oh, Von Gacy. That's it.
So you can just copy and paste that into the entry field. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
Before that you start the run, you just have to copy Von Gacy onto your clipboard.
So this
game
fight
is
is just
funky.
we just need to keep hitting. Oh, nice. So optimized blur is completely random, and Omega didn't want to be cooperative with us, and so did not hit very good rolls with optimized blur. See, this is why you just attack with Omega. I don't know why I didn't do that. I should have been doing that. Okay.
So you may be wondering, hey, this is Area 3. Shouldn't you have a third add-on for this area? No.
I mean, maybe there would have been a circle type party member in Area 1, but maybe we ignored it for reasons.
Yeah, I didn't see anything here, so I don't think there is.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
Exploring optional areas in video games is like pretty slow.
Exactly. So there isn't one. Anyway, moving on. Now we're gonna head back and we're gonna go to Area 3. As we didn't really mention it before, but Zone 3 is broken up into 4 different areas. And we have to go between them.
I love Area 3.
This part is the actual, Area 3 is the actual like factory section with a comically long same screen movement section, which is right here, where we just have to move up the same screen for a comically long time.
Could you imagine if there was encounters on the screen? Surely that wouldn't happen.
I can't imagine. Wait.
Okay, so
There aren't,
this is
okay.
the game of the mortal fall. I hate this game.
So this game's
Oh!
it's very precise. You need to hit 10 of the add-ons, which are the circles, as we've learned by this point. But you gotta have to get into them like perfectly, and if you wait like at all, then they disappear. You also have 3 HP, and here she's about to die.
I don't know what happens if I die here.
Let's not find
Please,
out.
please,
Careful!
please, no. Okay.
It doesn't look like it, but
Victory!
this does have tiled movement, so it makes it very difficult.
That doesn't look great.
Also, okay, so this is where we learned that they actually burn dead bodies to make sugar. That's, yeah.
Did you still want sugar?
When did this game get dark? Why is this game dark?
This game wasn't
I thought
already.
I thought this was a funny game
And if
about
it,
a
and
batter
if it isn't
person
dark
going through and
dark
killing
enough, sugar is apparently super addictive. Anyway, so we're gonna leave this area and go to Area 4 with the tramway and Zachary. We love Zachary. Everybody loves the funny merchant in video games.
Meow.
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 I hope y'all
He's
at
so
home are
boring.
also doing that.
Meow.
Can recommend. It's pretty fun. Here we go.
It's pretty
Meow.
fun. It's really fun.
Meow.
So now we're plummeting to going to Area 4.
This is a train ride. We're not falling down an elevator.
It looks
Zachary
like
doesn't seem
Oh, what
concerned.
happened?
elevator.
Oh.
Hey, who's this guy? Hey, move. Move. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's this guy in our way, so we gotta kill him.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
No other option.
He's not screaming for help. Just ignore that. No, ignore that.
We have no world to save. We gotta go purify the zone. Wow, 140 damage.
That was a lot of crits.
We do not mention the
Definitely looks
bug
like
that
it's
happens in the
plummeting.
original version of the game if you interact with Zachary from the side there.
Meow.
Actually, I'll mention it. It makes you slow
Yeah.
for the rest of the game. I don't know if that happens here. I'm pretty sure they patched it.
It's really
Horrifying. The worst glitch.
Yeah, it's really
Worst speedrunners
bad.
ever.
And there's nothing you can do about it. Well, I guess you can fix it here, but like... That's the wrong
So
button.
this is like, oh my gosh. This puzzle's pretty cool, but also pretty complicated and kind of annoying. But we just know the answer. So
It's like you have to go
this-
from just using your arrow keys as movement to like, hey, press the shift button and V and Z and X. Like, why?
watching Kiyoshi do that for the first time, ignoring the entire rest of the puzzle, made me irrationally mad. So, because the puzzle took me a very long time to figure out.
Oh, hey, look, a circle.
Oh!
Yay!
So yeah, we actually wait to pick up Epsilon until we get way to the end there, because A, getting the add-on out of the way is out of the way earlier, and also B, excuse me, the add-on has more XP and therefore a higher level when we pick them up later.
Yeah, and also gets a
It's
skill that we
supposed to
want.
get
That's
that.
really useful.
That's the big difference, is that it has enough extra XP to give you the skill we need without having to like kill things along the way. We would not have gotten that much XP otherwise. So here is Enoch. No, it's Enoch.
I don't want to fight this. Bye.
Yeah, he's too hard, so we're gonna run away.
Oh,
I'm scared. I've learned my lesson, okay? All the bosses keep killing me. Leave me alone.
Literally 0 wins at this point.
I'm trying.
No, it's
Not
fine.
my fault. It is partly my fault.
Only partly.
I don't know. Why am I
You're
so
the right way.
poor when I get to the top of Zone 2? Oh, what the heck?
Wait a minute. Why is it
Oh.
white? Someone like prepay it?
Is this new home?
I get it.
Alright, so this is the Enoch fight.
Oh, he's back. So this is the guardian of Zone 3, aka the 4th zone. This is easier than the Japhet fight, technically, but still pretty dang difficult. And he's also big. I like how you can see the batter and like the 3 little circles down there fighting this giant thing.
yeah, it's very fun how they switch the perspective a little bit in this one.
I like the idea of the circles just like jumping at him.
So,
Kyoshi like it.
the purpose. This fight has like there's a serious mode that the Enoch can be in, and he is both very fast and deals a lot more damage, and so it's really scary. So after doing a bit of like a little bit of damage at the start, we then just start defending for when the big attack comes out. Because if you get hit by that and you're not defending, it's really not a good time. This guy does a lot of damage. So basically, Epsilon has a skill that buffs the strength of your character, making them do 50% more damage. Omega here, we're focusing on just healing. Alpha and Epsilon, or Alpha and the Batter for the most part are attackers in this fight. And we're trying to get rid of all of his HP, Enoch's HP, before he can do another serious mode phase. Because it's very scary. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, wow. Okay. I didn't think the fight, wait, my RNG, yay!
It did come back around. Let's go.
Oh, that's
So this is where we're gonna take our break. Right on
Well,
this
that
text
sounds
box.
good. Yeah.
Would you like
All
to
right,
save?
so we're going to take a quick little break. Welcome back, everyone, to Creature Corner. We're going to get right back into off, so let's count it down.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Where's the kid?
what? Wait, whose kid was that?
I guess
I guess they got him.
they got picked up. Yeah.
So now we're in
It's
the
fine.
room.
AKA.
But it's not funny. It's just the room. It doesn't matter how many rooms.
Zone 5.
AKA
the
the 5th zone. Sigh.
So this is the most subjective part of the game lore-wise, so I'm not even gonna try it. There's just stuff happening.
As if the game
Oops.
isn't subjective enough.
And then a bunch of bears are gonna
Who
come and
knows
attack
what's
us for some reason. Mostly just hitting them with our strongest moves. Get them out of way as quickly as possible. And then put a strength up on batter because I think this makes the batter be able to, not quite one-shot them, but close. Oh, thanks, Omega. 1 damage.
The room is broken up into 5 chapters. Well, okay, 5 chapters. And maybe one more we'll find out later, maybe not. Which are all very different and all very confusing and have some like lore in each one, but it's very confusing. So, as far as gameplay goes, they're kind of just 5 different, completely unrelated and arbitrary chapters.
I just got 3 crits in a row on the batter.
GG.
Nice.
It's not a gold though, I don't know
Odds
why.
of that are low.
I don't know. I think the batter's crit chance is fairly high. It might be 10. I'm not sure. I know all the add-ons and stuff have different crit chances.
So this is chapter 4, aka the 2nd chapter.
Wait, does that mean we're gonna fight the Titan?
Wait! I don't know, we didn't fight Asgore last time.
So this is the chapter where you kind of see what happened with Hugo. You're basically kind of playing as Hugo right now. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, is that whose kid that is? Or is that the kid?
Wait, why is he so nice?
Didn't we kill that guy?
Yeah. Wait, were they nice
Didn't
before?
we
What
purify that guy?
happened? What happened? I thought they were nice.
I thought we purified him. Well, that's because we purified him.
Oh, you're right.
We purified him, and now he's happy.
Right. Right.
That's
Got it. Okay.
Anyway, we
Story
got
solved.
He wants to know what day of the week it is, so we're just gonna go get a calendar. Here you go.
Couldn't just tell him.
No, we didn't know.
Imagine if someone asks you what day it is, and you have to go get a calendar and show them because they just won't believe you.
Here's a question: is Enoch a creature?
It's Sunday. No.
And
Is Enoch a
how
creature?
does getting a calendar help? If they don't know what day it is.
Check.
Jack.
Check.
Check.
So yeah, the little birds
That's
are
so
gonna help
relatable.
Enoch out of this hole.
Also, those 2 parts of that cliff there are different shades for some reason.
I wish that's how I could get out of bed in the morning. Get the
Just
birds.
have a bunch of birds.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Hey, the gang's all here.
Enoch seems too big for that house. How are you fitting there, buddy?
He's doing his best. We're proud of him. They probably like cut off the roof and then lowered him in. Anyway, this is chapter 3, the 3rd chapter. Wait a minute.
Wait, what happens here? I don't remember.
Something about TV. Hey, wait a minute. It's a different save. Are you cheating?
Wait, why'd you load the game? Wait. Yeah, I'm
How'd you load the
cheating.
game again?
I want to save time. I'm gonna go overestimate. We gotta save time somehow.
Wait, how'd you know that code? Are you cheating?
You're right. I should give up. Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, we'll just load a different save.
Yeah,
Just
we'll do
another
this
2
one.
minutes.
I think my save corrupted.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, it's fixed. No, it's fixed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
back to
fixes it.
normal.
We're good now.
Okay. Hooray. Nothing is off in this game.
Oh, that's a good one.
No,
Plus
it wasn't.
two, that was a great one. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Thank you.
So now we're gonna start chapter 2, aka the 4th chapter.
This is my least favorite chapter. It's just like there's too many cutscenes. It just
many
drags
cutscenes,
on. Like it really didn't need to be as long as it is.
I completely agree. The music's good though.
No.
Okay, my bad.
So this
And in normal Chapter 2 fashion, we're gonna play Punch-Out. I mean, we're gonna play Panic in Ballville.
Wait, it is like we're playing as a boxer. You're right. This is weird.
That's true.
Wait, why is it so
Wait a
close to
minute.
Deltarune?
Wait a minute.
Okay, so
So
I pressed up multiple times. I hate everything.
these guys run at you, and you need to dodge them because running into them and killing them does like nothing except waste time.
Yeah, so that was unfortunate. It happens though. Sometimes the game just doesn't want to register that you didn't input. Uh-oh.
You just kill all these in one hit. Wham! Wham! Wham!
Wham.
Oh, but you lose anyway. But I want
Such is
to.
life.
Run!
Alright, so here we're finally gonna be able to do some epic all bosses stuff. That's what everyone came here for, that's what we've been waiting for, and we're finally gonna do it. So first we're gonna sell some stuff, and then we're gonna buy some stuff, because we want good equipment. Bang, 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 and then we buy some expirations, and maybe an inspiration, and then we are going to backtrack in my speed game. So we're gonna go back to Zone 1.
We're gonna head back to Zone 1, except, wait a minute. This is Purified Zone 1, aka the 6th zone. Nah, we're not gonna count that. Purified zones are the same. Anyway, so as you can see, the entire zone is white, meaning that it's been purified. This is the result of our doings from earlier. It's kind of creepy.
What is that?
And there are these guys.
What am I looking at?
These are the enemies of the Purified Zone. Unlike the original game, these are not fleeable. And so every single time, you just have to kill them.
Yep.
Every single time. There's one enemy you can get that's like really rare, and it's fleeable, but most of the time you're going to get those guys and you have to kill them.
Yeah.
You can get anywhere from 1 to 3 of them. It makes the section very long and very RNG.
If you take more steps, does that chance go up?
I know how the encounter rate works in the original game. I have absolutely no idea how it works here.
Short answer, probably.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, we're going to this area because this is where whenever we make the secret bosses are. There's one in each of the purified zones. So we're just going to go a little bit through here. One thing that's different about Purified Zone 1 versus the other zones is that once we do the secret boss of this area, we're actually going to go a little further and get an item later on so that we can do something later. But we'll get to that when we get to that. But that's unlike the other Purified Zones where we're going to go in, kill the boss, and leave.
This is where one of the secret bosses is. This is going to be...
That's why we're going.
Yeah. This is Source. Source is immune to poison, but is also weak to dying, so...
This is in fact a creature.
That is a creature right there. That is...
You can die.
And confirm. Yeah.
I mean, not even a discussion.
I think Source represents, like, life. I don't know. If you thought the original game was subjective, the new bosses are even more so.
Yeah, it's lore.
Yeah, this is definitely a play it yourself kind of lore game. See what you think.
Make up your own lore. Everything's canon, nothing's canon.
Write a fanfic and say you know the game very well.
Okay, that's the end of the fight.
That's pretty quick.
Nice.
Was that a goal?
Source down.
You know, I did in fact forget to split for chapter 2, so I should probably interact with the save.
Don't return it.
I'm not doing it. Wait, why though?
Careful.
Why though?
I literally
Oh,
already
you
said item
did
in this
already say
area.
that. You did.
Oh my god, Kiyoshi.
What if fading? I'm kidding. All right, so
Okay, we have to go get an item in this area.
nothing much
Is that
else to
good?
say here. We're just gonna go through this area and fight some enemies.
The item that we're going to be getting is normally the item in the original version, and also in this version, that is used to get the secret ending, which we're not going to be worrying about, because it's like a cutscene. But you need to get this item plus 4 other items for that. But the reason we're getting this item is for a boss later. We actually kind of mentioned it earlier, the fact that we go back to Purified Zone so that we can fight the one boss that we fight in the original version of this game.
Oh, that's
And we have
true.
to fight that boss in this game because it's all bosses and no other reason. So if this were off 2008, we'd be doing that early.
And luckily, you can run from these fights in the other version. If you couldn't, yeah. I'm pretty sure there's an old route in the 2008 version of this game where you would grind on these secretaries instead of fighting Sugar. I don't know why that was a thing. I guess people really did not want to fight Sugar, which fair, because, like, 80% of the time your run is just dead when you get to Sugar halfway through the run.
Yeah, speaking of that, do you have a preference for this game over the original for speedrunning?
This is
Or
definitely a
the
lot
other
more
way
fun.
around?
Combat alone, the combat is way faster, text is way faster, there's not a text skip in the original. The world record for the original any percent speedrun is 101.22, and I believe the world record for this one is like 54 something.
Also by Kiyoshi.
Yes.
Yeah, wow,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
quite a bit faster.
Yeah, I'm picking up Abaddon's meat here just to like sell later so I can get more expirations. We didn't explain expirations. Expirations are very strong single target moves. Very strong single target move. It's like one of our best options for doing damage.
Yeah, it's helpful when you're at a really low level because they're like items and not skills. So they just like do damage, and they do a consistent amount of damage.
These guys are scary. If there's a lot of them, they can actually like confuse your party, and confusion makes party members attack each other. I don't like it.
They also just look scary.
Yeah.
So a
That's
nightmare
true.
warning.
I don't like that guy looking at me on the left. Is that a creature? I think that's a creature.
Yeah, probably. If you can't easily
think so.
explain what it is, I think that's a good sign for creature.
Alright, so this is Malediction, the crab.
Yo.
We're gonna have, hopefully if we get lucky, this fight can be done very fast. So we'll see if that happens. We got a crit here, so it's looking decent. We'll see. He was not weak to meat. Fun fact, the item we used there in Expiration does meat damage. If it was weak to meat, that would have done 345, I believe. But unfortunately, I'm unlucky. So now we have to deal with 2 bubbles. Or maybe he'll die to the poison. I don't know if he got poisoned. Did he get poisoned? Did it get
did.
poisoned? I don't know.
At least I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he got cured. Uh-oh.
Ah.
There's no... Am I gonna... No. No, you can't do this to me. Please. Please, you can't do this to me. No.
Any 3 death predictors in the chat? Good. And
You know,
stay
it's
out.
over. Yeah.
No, 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 no. Oh, it's so bad. Oh.
Oh, okay.
All right. Sure, I'll take it.
The crab gave it to you. Thank you, crab.
The crab just kill itself?
Yes.
Good
Is that
job.
what just
Yes.
happened there? Wonderful.
Kyoshi outlasted the crab. The crab's
10 out of
will did
10.
not
All
not
right.
stay alive.
So this is Pure Zone
Is the
3.
fact that none of the add-ons got XP from that bad?
I think it should be
Is that
fine.
Okay. Yeah.
So these are the strongest versions of this enemy, but they drop Abaddon's meat, so it's like okay if you fight them because Abaddon's meat money, but they're also scary. To the point that if I get too many of these counters, I will be using Abaddon's meat to heal.
Abaddon's meat sells for $500.
Yeah. It does do that.
Which is a lot.
500
Good question in
credits.
chat. How does XP work in the secret bosses / in the revisited zones as a whole?
I'm pretty sure they just give you an amount of EXP. Like a set amount.
I need it.
Well, not really. There is a case where Alpha can learn a stronger move, which is helpful for later bosses, but I'm pretty sure that mostly depends on how many Secretary encounters you beat. Speaking of which, I'm going to use an Abaddon's Meat just to be safe. Because that was a triple encounter, and I'm at the start of the zone. Wait. Ignore that.
Wait, what?
Nothing happened.
Ashmita, you may have made a webcam appearance.
Oh, I noticed. I was gonna say.
What? What do you mean you noticed? How long was that there?
It's been there.
I have the chat covering it. I couldn't see.
Well, I'm here, right?
That's true. You know what? Here, you can come back.
Yeah, Kiyoshi likes to put his closest friends on his profile picture image thingy sometime. It's not a profile picture, it's a PNG picture. So I'm on there sometimes. I'm Patrick. Apparently. There's Laura there. Anyway,
Remember when I said that there wouldn't be encounters here? Well, there's encounters here.
yeah. Yup.
And it's with strange child-shaped thing. Oh, goody.
I guess. I don't even
Whatever
know what they're
this is.
supposed to be.
That's all I got.
Certainly a creature.
Yep.
Maybe I should use wide angle to find out.
Here's a good question. Is Kiyoshi a creature?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Very much so. That's why I'm here.
Am I a creature?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Occasionally.
Okay. Noted. Speaking
Chat,
of
are you a
creatures-
creature? And if so, what are you?
I think chat is a concept. Alright,
Can
I'm
chat be a
gonna...
concept and a creature?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna hope I don't get
Speaking
another
of
encounter.
creatures,
If you like,
I'm gonna come up
if you liked the
here.
crab, you'll like Fih.
sorry, what?
Fih. I don't know. I don't remember what these guys' names are. They're pretty long and weird.
So you know what we have instead?
Fih. So the
creatures.
mechanic with this boss is you get vilified. You can't use your competences, and then it decides to make one of your party members guilty. The guilty party member will continually get crit turns, and you don't want to attack with that party member, or else you will basically just die because you'll get punished like that. Because I read it wrong. It's fine. We're fine. We live with this.
Hey, look, Morphin.
Yeah, these Fih waste a lot of time, so we want to get rid of them. But I don't want to. I want to use that crit. All right, so we're gonna. I need a heal. No, wait. Hold on. No, stop. Don't do that. This is scary. So the real Fih here is gonna be. The real one is the one that gets crits. No, wait. Oh, it didn't. Why? Oh, okay. So there's actually a small chance that your party member doesn't get affected by vilified, and I think that just happened with Epsilon.
Nice.
That's really rare.
That's on the goat.
Okay. There's actually a bug with this mechanic that they left in. If you use healing, it will actually. What do you mean? What? What happened? What happened?
I don't know about that one.
What happened? Did I attack? I don't know. It must have been a guilty phase and I didn't notice.
We're done with D-Dan.
Yay, we skipped D-Dan.
3 deaths.
Yeah, this boss, if you're not paying attention, you just die really fast. That's what happened. Let's try that again.
Yay!
Wait, I didn't interact with the healing spot. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh well.
Hard mode.
Hard mode.
Because easy mode was going so well.
It was, though. Everything was fine. What do you mean? Nothing was going wrong. Nah, you're crazy. You crazy.
Game doesn't really have easy mode anyway.
For Kiyoshi, everything is on easy mode. Isn't that right, Kiyoshi?
Why are you mean to me?
Up top. What do you mean, why am I?
I could feel that facial expression through the microphone.
What? That was a compliment!
Was it?
I think so. Whatever. I'll just go. Forget it.
No, don't go. Who's gonna commentate my off speedrun?
Support our runners.
You guys got this, right?
No, Ash.
Yeah, those like fish spawns. Their attack animation is really long. You want to get rid of them as fast as you can. Can you stop making the batter be guilty? I need to use expirations. Oh, goodbye. Alright, so now we're nearing the end of the fight because there's only 2 fish. I'm pretty sure this slows down their mechanic considerably.
Good.
Oh boy.
Come on, Faye.
Faye.
Be nice.
No, I
Like
targeted the wrong one.
Which fair is it?
I know which one it is.
No way, me too.
What? Okay. So that's
Nice.
that's
Yay!
the third pure
Woo.
zone boss, and now we've unlocked another one somewhere else.
Couldn't do it on easy mode, so we just went and did it on hard mode. I respect it.
Okay, now the prediction is, does Kiyoshi go overestimate? Because if I die again, I definitely am.
We're just gonna have to wait and find out. But I'm sure not.
So now we're gonna go back to the room, which is the 5th zone.
So this is Among Us.
And we're gonna fight this. Yeah, this is Among Us.
Oh. Well.
This is basically like the imitation of the batter. That's the best way to describe it.
How much damage did you do there on that first hit?
I wasn't paying attention. Was it 6-7?
Me neither. No, I don't know. Anyway, so this is
Yeah.
this is Among Us.
This is where I would see if I got the stronger alpha move. I don't have it. So this is a little harder. If this fight goes bad, I will die. Case in point, case in point. I'm just gonna do some healing.
Game mean game.
Yeah, this game very mean to me. No, stop. Please.
How could we do this to ourselves? Batter imitation?
Oh boy. This might be my next death. Five.
Well,
Yes.
well,
Yes.
you got this.
I don't got this.
Oh. 4! We already skipped the D-Dad fight. Like, we're
We're
good, man. Like, you don't gotta do that. Like, we're gonna be fine.
Okay, so this is Among Us.
This is Among Us. 6-7. I don't know what this enemy. I'm gonna be like, I don't know what this is.
I don't know
I guess
either.
it's like
Put
a
your
little
best
like
guess in the
guy with a puddle of water, and the reflection is showing how like crazy they are.
I mean, what happens when you
Yeah,
choose
true.
the judge at the end of the game? Like, that's the... Am I getting... Okay, hold on.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're not there yet.
That's true.
Good point.
I will try to poison you again. I think this will be good. Okay, at least you didn't get a crit on this turn again.
Yeah, that was brutal last time.
Oh, but we're spamming it, right? I think I will heal. Oh, okay, never mind, I guess. I just got... That was a lot of damage.
Indeed.
Oh, I win! Okay.
Let's
That
go.
was a lot of damage. GG, I cannot believe you won that.
Me neither.
That was
GG.
whew, something else. 4 is the biggest number. We can't go over that.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff so I can buy a bunch of stuff. I'm going to buy 3 more of these. I'm going to buy 4 of these. That's plenty. And then I'm gonna buy a ton of expirations, because these upcoming bosses are even worse. Do you want to explain sugar?
We have... Right, we have 4 more bosses. Sugar! No, I don't remember how sugar works. You got that, though.
Sugar,
No, I'm kidding.
okay. What the heck?
No, I don't remember how sugar works. But this is a sugar fight. As we said before, you know, we do it in the original version of Off, but this is not the original version of Off, but we're doing it in the Off. Basically, Sugar has these dummies, right? And those are the little 4 things that you can see that Sugar's holding. And they're like scary and do stuff. So simply put, we're gonna kill 2 of them so that we can kill Sugar a lot easier. And we're gonna use like a ton of expirations for damage.
Yeah. And there's a move that Sugar can use that will make her sturdy, which basically makes us so our damage does nothing. And we're just going to use that as like a healing turn. We're going to heal throughout the whole thing. So here...
That's right.
Yeah, here we're just going to spam a ton of expirations, trying to whittle down her HP as much as possible. Maybe we'll... Okay, no, there's sturdy. There it is. So, Sugar and the dummies all have a list of moves that they can use, and where they start in that list of moves is completely random. So, we got kind of unlucky there, I suppose. So there's really not any reason for us to, like, do damage right now, because it won't amount to much at all. Okay, Sturdy is gone,
Coming back to me.
but I'm still not in a great position right now. I want to get Epsilon back up so I can add damage to the batter's attacks here.
It's kind of crazy how Sugar gets 30 with it and kills everyone.
Oh my... Yeah, like this. Okay, hold on. I don't know how much HP she has, so I probably shouldn't risk this too much.
This is a really hard fight.
Yeah, it really is.
By far the hardest fight in the original game.
And we have Sturdy again. That's really not good.
Yeah, ideally you kill Sugar before you get too many Sturdies.
Mm-hmm.
You do it like fast and get lucky. You can skip one of them, but lucky.
And
in
she's
this
also
round?
she's also using Clever to heal. I think that's what it is, which is not good for me because it's a lot of healing really fast. Ah, dear.
Yeah, it's probably get rid of some of the dummies because otherwise she'll just be spam.
Yeah, she'll be able to use this a lot more often.
And it's ridiculous. So,
Mhm.
but getting rid of all of them would be too slow.
Okay, she's not anymore. Okay, Alpha has every status effect known to mankind.
Taking one for the
creature
team.
kind?
True. I do think a circle that knows how to be statused and has competence is somewhat creature coded.
I think so too.
Come on. Aye, aye, aye.
A circle prone to madness.
As someone who knows what a creature is,
Okay.
this is quite creature.
So, unfortunately, I used
Yeah.
a ton of expirations there. Way more than I would have wanted, but we got through it. The rest of the fights are going to
Nice.
be pretty rough from here on. But we'll try. We'll try to do our best. All right.
We're gonna leave zone 0, aka the first zone, and we're gonna go back to
We're going to fight a
Go,
boss that has a particular mechanic.
the boss.
This boss's mechanic is it'll start a game of like a certain astral signs, I think it is. Like Aquaries means that using a competence will make you quote unquote win, and winning fills up your bar at the bottom by about half. So if we can take advantage of that, it'll be nice. But for the most part, we want to just spam more expirations here. But because of the situation I'm in, I don't know what the best thing for me to do here is.
Have you tried winning?
Yes.
Oh well. Just wanted to
Cancer means you want to use something that has an element, and luckily for me, expirations are the meat element. I'm just gonna heal with other people as much as I can.
Yeah, elements
Because-
definitely don't look the same as they do in many other stories. Off.
The elements in this game are really weird. Everyone's dead. That's interesting.
Interesting. That's one way to describe it.
I hope that would have been. Wait, I'm alive? Wait. Oh, come on. That would have been so awesome.
Aw, that would have been hype. That's
Okay.
okay.
Hi.
Well, number 5.
Yeah, this is going really unluckily.
It's rough. It's rough out here.
That's
But that gives me
okay.
time to make my joke about this being the 6th zone. Haha.
Great.
That's
Or the
what I
ninth
wanted to do. Are you kidding me? Really? Of course it's the batter you target.
Is targeting kind of just random and
I'm
unless
pretty
the
sure,
specific
yeah.
move? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
Chad
I've
is
never
saying
seen
the
this
music
use
does,
this
it
move.
slaps, and they're right. The music does
Yeah,
slap.
Night Nergen actually made this track. The creator of One Shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn you. One Shot, another amazing indie RPG. Definitely. Part of the ranks.
Shout out Stockdale One Shot.
I love One Shot. Oh my gosh.
I thought we already killed the crab. Why is it there?
Yeah, this guy just gets to use a lot of skills that other enemies had. Oh, I'm
Still
palsied.
incredible.
Perfect.
Trying to think we might go overestimate.
We're a little bit overestimate.
Mind you, that was a very generous.
Yeah, it
This game
was.
it's just been really unlucky today.
If I didn't die to
Yeah.
the first 2 bosses, we would still be like, it would still be like a round estimate, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why the game is deciding to be like this. You're doing a great job sticking it out.
Yeah, like genuinely, this could not be less of a skill issue. This is genuinely just really bad.
The only thing is like
We're
chat,
already so underleveled.
like
well.
buying something. I don't know what's happening there.
Most of this is just RNG though. It's just these fights are hard.
I don't know what. Oh, it's element. Okay, I'm gonna heal you. Try to get a poison going. Oh, I already have a poison. Okay.
There's so many decisions you just need to make second to second.
Nah.
Very, very impressive.
Ah, there goes everybody. That's really the move you don't want to see. Ay, ay, ay. Why are you so mean to me, Carnival? Oh.
Wow.
This is like RNG the boss. In like this is the boss with the most RNG in the entire run. I'm not.
Has less RNG though.
What?
The in Stars in Time that Gears is gonna be running at 2026 this year that you guys should watch. That has much less RNG and is gonna also be run by Kiyoshi Kadri. You guys should watch that.
Oh, great.
And while you're at it, you should go to twitch.tv/Kiyoshi Kadri and watch his preparation streams for it.
True.
Real.
We got time to kill.
I have put the SGDQ command in the chat, so you can go ahead and click that schedule button if you want to go see when that run's going to be. And when all the other really cool runs are going to be as well at SGDQ, which is only in like 3 weeks from now. That is too close. Time is passing rapidly. But also,
That's crazy.
the fact that it's closer is also really cool, because I'm very excited. Gonna be a good one.
Oh, well. So what's the clause on going too far over estimate?
It's sort of case by case. If you would rather skip this boss and try to get to the end, of general.
The only thing about that
way
is I don't know if the other final boss is unlocked when you skip this. That's the only issue I would
I can check real quick.
Sounds good. Yeah, give it a go while we do some reconnaissance.
After Carnival
okay,
is
Devik says it wouldn't be, which is true because it's Devik. Well,
yeah,
Devik
I
knows.
just looked it up. It says after Carnival is defeated.
I would say if we don't get this one, just let's go for the 80% win condition.
Okay.
Which, yeah, unfortunate,
I
but the game has
apologize.
really RNG'd us today. It is not your fault at all.
This is the worst I have ever had this run be. Out of, like, however long I've played it.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
there's
very
nothing
much
wrong
believe
with
it.
off most bosses.
Off most bosses.
Off most bosses, indeed. Hey, this is not Do All the Things run by Mr. Shasta every other Friday. We can do whatever we want here. It's all good.
You really are the winner, Carnival. You're right.
Yeah, Carnival is winning too hard. I don't like the Carnival.
Too good. Surely this will win.
There's no way. Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
Okay, we have like
Yes, nothing to do.
going from
Sounds
here,
like
we have about
off
7 minutes left in the run. I don't know if that's okay. Okay.
Yeah, all good. Just keep on and let's see how the game ends.
Have no money because I didn't finish that fight. Stupendous.
Fair point.
I mean, I'm not fighting the other last boss anyway because of this. We will see
Here's
the
chapter
other two.
1,
last
aka the 5th chapter.
Yeah. Wait, I thought the queen was in chapter 2.
Queen, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shouldn't
wrong
this be the
chapter.
king?
Strange.
All right. So in this fight, I'm going there. the queen is basically like the quote-unquote final boss, because the actual final boss really isn't that long. So she has these add-ons here, and we're gonna get rid of Delta here, because Delta likes to do a lot of damage and has a long attack animation. That, right there. And we don't want that. So we're gonna get rid of that as soon as we can. That's great. I love that you chose that specific character to put to sleep.
Yes, what is the queen saying? Like, what is...
I don't know.
What do we think the queen is saying?
Oh.
What's she
So
saying?
I wanted Delta to be dead before the Furious happened. This is insane. This is insane.
This is like... What is happening?
I don't know. I don't know. Can somebody check my game? Who rigged it? Who did it?
Someone rigged this. Chat.
Well, you also didn't do the last one,
Okay,
so...
I mean, it wouldn't have made too much of a difference. Okay, so this is chapter 1.
So this is chapter 1, aka the 5th chapter. The queen. Wait a minute. Should this be the king? I think they got the chapter wrong.
Huh?
It's almost like we're doing a weird route.
So this is the end of the room,
Wait a
aka
minute.
the 9th zone.
The Night Zone.
The lore here is like Hugo's birthday. She forgot the birthday because of the preparations, which is this world. The batter's like a reflection of Hugo's actual dad, and same with the queen is a reflection of Hugo's actual mom. I don't know. Lore.
Who's Hugo? Is that whose kid this is?
Yeah, that's whose kid this is. I don't know if the game ever mentions that that's the name. Okay, now
Whose kid is it then?
we're going to poison Vader to get chip damage going. It's Vader. I don't know how do you pronounce it. Somebody tell me. Okay. So this is the Furious
Oh,
phase. Now that Delta isn't here, we really don't have to worry about it too much. Oh, Alpha. Oh, okay. Thanks, Alpha. That's wrong. It's the wrong person. Yeah. Each of these add-ons that she has serves a different function. The one behind her is a healing one, but the healing isn't enough that we have to worry about attacking that one. It's really just Delta that we wanted to deal with, and we did do that. So now we're just gonna defeat her so that the battle ends. Okay. I think she's saying a Troja Disha. Something like that. And that's
Really?
And now we're gonna go to the
Oh, that's swing fight. Yippee.
Yippee! Yay. And chat will just have to follow you on Twitch to see the rest, perhaps.
Yeah.
True.
Don't get to see.
Here, I'll lead
get
the
to
way.
see
Let me go follow.
Bob. Chapter
Chat,
0.
go follow Kyoshi Cadre on Twitch.
Yes, please. Please.
Do it. Do it, chat. And also play this game. Both are good.
Oh, hey, it's the kid.
Oh.
Dude, whose kid is this?
I don't know.
Dude, why is there just a kid here?
Why does Alpha have long string now? Why do you have long string now, buddy?
That's actually such a good question.
I could have
Alpha,
used that.
what are
That
you
would have
up
been
to?
useful.
That would have been useful. Alpha.
Okay, so nothing happened here. We just finished purifying the room. But now there's one more thing left to do. We have to turn off the switch. I'm pretty sure these are both like equally fast, maybe, perhaps. But I like the judge. So I'm gonna choose the judge. Oh hey, that's scary.
Shut us, Judge.
I think we can now officially say that the batter is in fact a creature.
No, this is what I was alluding to the whole
Maybe.
time.
You know what? I think you're right.
Yep.
After
Yeah,
a long
we might be
journey
a
of
secret creature.
self-discovery,
Well,
I think. I think the batter's a creature.
And
I
time comes
agree.
up once
We earned
the adversary's purified shows up here at the top. And time.
GG. Whoa. Game. What was that?
I don't know.
You did a great job battling it.
Yeah, so that was off.
GG.
Thank you all for watching. If you want to see me do more speedruns, I stream on Twitch and YouTube. I'm currently preparing for In Stars in Time, if you want to come and say hi. Ash Maikta does a lot of Deltarune. Go follow her.
I am Ash Maikta.
That's Ash
I
Maikta.
also stream under the name Ash Maikta, and I'm also Ash Maikta on literally every social media platform to ever exist. And I speedrun Deltarune. You should come watch.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Agreed.
and thanks for having me. This was a great time. I'm so happy
Yeah,
to have been
thanks for
here.
coming.
So I'm glad we saw off once and for all on Creature Corner.
Yes, indeed. Thanks, y'all. Super appreciate y'all showing off this game. I absolutely love this one. Y'all did a wonderful job of showing how brutal it can be. This was an entire showcase this night on just like super intense, super, brutal, for lack of a better word, indie games. And I think this particular run really delivered that in spades. So thank you so much for showing us that. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Creature Corner. We just saw off, and wow, that was quite something. And that really did, that run put into perspective how intense speedruns can really be. And I think this run is going to continue that theme. This is an indie darling and a speedrun darling, really, really specifically. This is ULTRAKILL, and this is going to be P rank. You're going to see quite a lot of this game by Vendetta. Have fun.
Yup, it's me. So yeah, it's me, Vendetta. I've been here a couple times now as a commentator, but this time I've been fished out of the ULTRAKILL server to run some P%, and I'm joined here by my commentator, Fishy. Would you like to introduce yourself real quick?
Hi, I'm Fishy. I've commentated here one other time before, and I'm not too good at the game, but I'm good at yapping, so that's what I'll be doing.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun run for sure, so hopefully nothing bad happens, because nothing bad ever happens. So Fishy, if you don't mind giving us the countdown from 5.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go!
All right, so if you don't know what P rank is,
Hold on.
basically,
I loaded up to the wrong level. It went into O2. That's crazy. Nothing bad ever happens.
nothing bad ever happens in this game.
That ever happens.
So if you don't know how P rank works, basically what you have to do is typically when you finish the stage, you'll be given a rank at the end, depending on how much style, how fast you do it, and how many enemy kills you get. And to achieve P rank, you have to get enough style to meet the requirement, beat it fast enough, which should always happen, and get all the kills. The main problem typically for stages is getting all the kills, which makes one of the hardest parts of the route, remembering the amount of kills you need to get in each section. Typically runners will try to remember certain kill milestones, and they'll memorize that and know if they got everything or not. This was a very clean first run. So typically, how the kills work is most of the time, everything is extremely quick. They'll just fly by each stage independently. Though sometimes when it's in a locked room, they'll have to kill everything specifically. And the problem with that is enemies will spawn in waves, which means you'll have to focus on killing the first wave before the second one spawns in. So you have to really prioritize the first wave. All right. Anything to add, Vendetta? Or
I'm chilling.
all right. Yeah, if you can't tell, this game goes by extremely quickly, and it's pretty hard to talk about the specific strats used in each individual stage. You'll see a lot of usage of all the weapons being used mostly for mobility, as almost every weapon can be used for mobility in some way. Though there are some specific examples of ones that are extremely strong for damage, like here, the coin. Whenever you punch it, it adds damage to it for each punch, which then allows you to ricochet bullets off of it and do insane damage, killing bosses extremely quickly.
Yeah. So this game is very focused on aggression. Like, the only way for you to heal is by getting up close and personal to enemies. And like, yeah, this game values aggression very highly, and you can see on my style meter there that the faster I kill stuff, the more stylishly I kill stuff, the more style points I gain. So that's basically the premise of the game: kill fast, move fast, stay constantly moving and switching your guns.
Mm-hmm. And you have to constantly switch your guns, because if you don't, then they'll get stale, which will give you less style points. So you have to constantly be switching.
Yeah.
Which, has that ever been a routing problem before?
Yeah, some levels have style issues, which is a little annoying, but people just make do with it just by playing a little bit more stylishly. There are ways to increase your style. One easy way is by staying in the air. Another by is just like switching your weapons more and stuff like that. And just for context, for people who are unfamiliar with the game has a total of 15 weapons that you can use at a time, I'm pretty sure. Around there. And that includes like arms as well, so you have 3 arms. I have the red knuckle blaster arm, the thing that you punch the most with. I have my blue arm for parries. And I also have the green arm, which is a grappling hook. So this game really has a lot of the common video game tropes that people love. You can ride your rockets, you can boost yourself, you can do some slide jumping. It's a lot. It's a lot of very fun video game tropes.
Mm-hmm. And it also adds a lot of very fun video gameness to itself. Like with coins, you can shoot coins that you throw from your pistol, and they will ricochet and target any enemy. And if you time it correctly, it will split into 2 bullets somehow and hit 2 enemies at once, which is extremely useful for clearing up small fodder enemies that are left behind. Or 2.
Ooh. We're not there yet. Oh, I hate the little lag spike there when you're fresh into the level.
Mm-hmm. You'll see Vendetta use a lot of new tech that's been added recently, where you can dive off your rockets to gain full speed. So at times, if you see Vendetta riding a rocket, you can see them jump off of it and gain a lot of speed extremely quickly.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Yeah,
this
the speed really does just crank up super quickly in this game. It's really cool to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was
there's always a lot of
keep going, Fishy.
Yeah, there's always a lot of visual clutter, and the first time you see this game, it honestly feels like you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, like when I first started playing the game, I could not parse what was going on in my screen, but all I knew was that it looked cool and I wanted to do it, so I decided to learn the game.
That's a pretty good argument for learning a game.
I mean, that's basically how people get into speedrunning in general, right? For the most part. You see cool thing, you want to do it too.
Yeah.
Very true.
I remember my first time seeing ULTRAKILL. I couldn't even comprehend what was on my screen, like to any degree. I don't know how I got into this game, but here I am.
Yeah, the best players in this game genuinely have like an APM of like 400 to 500 in like the endless game mode that we have. And it's pretty nuts seeing the different playstyles. Because as I said before, there's 15 different weapons here. And, you know, people have preferences on what they want to use. Some are like, okay, maybe this isn't the most optimal set of guns, but I want to use them since they're fun. So the game has a very wide range of potential playstyles. And it's pretty cool as well in that regard.
Mm-hmm. And I think one of the most fun things about P ranking specifically is that typically for the any percent route, it boils down to clip out of bounds, go to exit. But with P rank, it's a lot cooler because you get to utilize all your weapons in very unique ways, and it allows you to also experiment a lot with routing different arenas and clears and boss kills. There are a lot of boss kills in this game, and some of them will just instantly kill the boss without giving them a second to spawn, which I don't know how people find this stuff. They should be doctors.
Yeah, considering the weapon variety as well in the game, there have been instances where the community just like unbeknownst to everybody, all the top runners and stuff, someone can just come out of the woodwork with a completely new route with unheard of like weapons and different tech. I completely botched this boss kill, by the way, but you know what? It's fine. There's V2. There's your rival. There he goes.
Dead in about 2 seconds.
Something like
Pretty
that.
difficult rival.
Yeah. Just 7 seconds of time loss. It's all good.
Yeah. I remember an example of people coming out of nowhere for a strat I remember recently is for 4-4. Someone made a bug post on like some weird coin tech, and no one had ever heard of this before. And we just found a way to route it into the current boss kill, which basically insta-kills the 4-4 boss, which is just crazy how people can find stuff out of nowhere and it can just be used.
Yep.
There's so much tech still being found for this game, which I think is probably the coolest thing. People are still finding new routes and new tech for the guns, and it's very awesome to see.
Yeah, definitely. If people are watching this and they're like, I don't know what's going on, but this looks cool, basically in the same way, how can they get involved with ULTRAKILL speedrunning or even just learning more about the game?
Yeah, so if you go to speedrun.com, there is a speedrun Discord for ULTRAKILL linked there, and there is a very nice community. Everyone there is super welcoming and always wants to help people learn new stuff. And there are a few resources people can find online and on YouTube that show different routes. But the biggest resource is, of course, the Discord, where you can get people to help directly, and they're always willing to.
Oh, this starting room is not fun. Hey, buddy. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, the biggest gimmick with 2-2 specifically is that you need to, in the first arena and last one, there are these power boxes you need to break, which not only unlock the exits to those rooms, but also spawn enemy waves. So you kind of, to some regard, need to make sure you break specific ones, so you can do the arena clears in a correct order.
Oh, what's different about the game as well is that most speedruns you start with like not everything unlocked, but ULTRAKILL, considering the amount of tech in the game, full game P% runs you start with everything unlocked basically.
Also, another very unique thing to ULTRAKILL, if it's speedruns, is most games are timed in RTA, which is the moment you press play, the timer is going all the way until you reach the end credits. But for ULTRAKILL, how it's timed is it adds up all the individual segments for the stages, so the in-between time isn't counted for your runtime in typical submissions.
Yeah, so you remember that red room at the very start of the hell? Where'd you go? At the very start of my runs, the timer actually doesn't start there. It starts when the door like opens, so you have some time to like, you know, catch your bearings in like a multi-level run or change your weapon loadouts and stuff. So it's unique in that sense as well.
It also allows you to have vastly different clears for each stage. I know there are a decent few stages where you'll have to change your weapons depending on which stage it is. I don't know how often you do that in P%, but you definitely do it a lot in any percent.
Like for me, I don't really do that frequently, but the faster routes do require different weapons. But I haven't learned those yet, unfortunately. Also, worth noting that the game is also in early access, so it's not actually fully finished yet. There's a lot of stuff that the community is still waiting on. It's in development and stuff, so we're very excited for that. Oh, I have to clip out of this starting room.
Oh, no.
It's a little difficult. It's a little annoying.
This evil clip. Yeah, so this specific clip in 2.4 was made significantly harder in an update, and one of the annoying parts of it, let's see if you get it, is you have to hit an invisible trigger. Oh, nice.
Wow, that was really cool. Well done.
Yeah. You have to hit an invisible trigger to load the rest of the stage, because if you checkpoint at any time, it will count as a death, and you cannot get the P rank.
Oops, I fucked up. Oops, I messed up, sorry. Yeah, okay, this kill strat is fairly simple. You just throw a bunch of saws over there for the damage buildup, and then you just spam pretty much everything that you got. There's a corpse of King Minos, just gone. Minos. I have 3,000 hours in the game, I still don't know which one is correct.
That's okay, it's whatever you make it.
Yeah.
This is true.
The game has a lot of lore, but I'm not a lore enthusiast unlike some others, but there is a lot of lore to this game as well. Since the premise, could you talk about the premise real quick, Vision?
Yeah, so basically the basic premise of the game is you are a robot where blood is fuel, and humanity on Earth is all dead, so the only place left to get blood and continue your fuel is in Hell, and by killing the people of Hell. So you delve down into Hell and kill everyone left to continue your lifespan, basically.
Is potentially the most, like, a 10-year-old thought of this plot, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
Game ever.
It's just the most insane video gamey story ever.
Yeah, it's great.
It has been described as the most video game.
It's a pretty good description.
Also, of course, with us being a robot and with many interesting things going on in Hell, this is why this is on Creature Corner. I don't think we could be doing all of these things if we were a human, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, I could try.
I don't think you should. We don't endorse recreating the actions of ULTRAKILL here on GDQ Hotfix.
Yeah.
We do not.
Yeah, there's a built-in shortcut here where you cut the cord of the eye and it drops you to this shortcut that leads to the boss room. We have our big boss here. His name is Gabriel, and I'm gonna mess up the boss kill.
Oh,
and I'm gonna
no.
kill him normally now.
Typically, what the kill would look like is you would stack up coin damage by punching it on the ground, and then use a piercing weapon to shoot through Gabriel, then hit the coin, and then go back through Gabriel again.
Bye, Gabriel.
Also,
bye, Gabriel.
Yep. The game's creator Hakita also supports like the speedrunning scene of this game, so some level skips and stuff have been left in for speedrunners. So that's also another cool aspect about the game that a lot of people really love.
I love that first clear in 4-1 where you see all the coins split in different directions to kill all the enemies.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite. It's a classic.
4-1 does have very unique clears.
Yeah, and this is the first level where we see those these angel enemies called virtues. They're just little balls of angel power that are very annoying, and you pop them like balloons.
Yeah, and they're very important to get early on because if they're left alive too long, they'll enrage and start attacking significantly faster and do a lot more damage.
Yep.
Do they do more damage? I just know they attack.
No, they just like they're just more annoying.
Than they already are.
Yep. We also get a dual wield power up. So on top of a game with like 15 guns and like rocket riding and all this stuff, you get a power up that doubles your guns. So everything that you have can be doubled, and sometimes it can break the game's audio engine from how much stuff you're dishing out at a time.
Wow. Too much.
Also
audio
destroys
for
the
itself.
bitrate.
Yep.
Yeah.
ULTRAKILL is a bitrate destroyer. A lot of times there's so much stuff happening, it's impossible to comprehend. I mean, I have like 2,000 hours in the game, and sometimes people are still doing crazy routes that I've never seen that I can't even comprehend after watching it 3 times. It's my favorite stage.
For some games, I
Fortune's-
feel like the systems for them are really kind of like learning a language, and this is definitely one of those games, I feel like, where you just kind
definitely.
of have to be attuned to it, you know, you have to learn it.
And I think that language comparison is very good because a lot of the weapons flow into each other in some unique ways. So you need to learn to string things together like words in a language. You need to be able to combine, you know, like your coins from the marksman with your rail cannon to do more damage, and just learning to combine all your tools to the fullest together to maximize output.
I have 4 weapons, by the way, since the dual wield power up stacks. If people haven't noticed. Also, I have this gun that I can spin around, and if you have dual wields, you can fly like a helicopter. because why not?
What? That's so awesome.
I think one of my favorite things about ULTRAKILL is how they just add anything. There's so much goofiness in this game. It's very awesome.
Like, you want this? Sure, why not? Let's go. Let's add it.
Amazing.
Okay, now we're in the
This
dark.
stage, 4-3 is, so yeah, it's very dark and very much more cramped, at least in the earlier rooms. Yeah, this stage especially, I think, is an example of needing to memorize kill counts, because if you miss any enemies while progressing, when you load certain rooms, previous rooms will deload, which means those enemies will be gone and won't die to certain things. So you need to really make sure that you have all the required kills in an area before moving on.
Yeah,
Nice clear.
yeah, that is good foreshadowing for when I inevitably miss an enemy somewhere and have to restart up level.
Nah, you got it.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
I think
it's
I'm
a
good
lot
on
to keep
style.
track of.
Yeah, there is definitely having to memorize kill counts coupled with all the arena clears for every single one, the extremely high APM, having to memorize it definitely can have a high barrier, but it's all a learning curve. You can learn it slowly.
What I also will say about the game is that we don't really have extremely hard tech. I will say that most of the tech is fairly simple to do. The challenge in multi-level runs like this is chaining them together successfully.
A
I
lot
know
of the
this
tech
game-
usually,
Go ahead.
yeah, a lot of the tech usually boils down to pressing 2 buttons at close to the same times, but combining that times 10 can be very difficult in the right order every time.
Like this one right here. Oh, I got it. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, juggling coins on this boss's head sometimes is a bit tricky because you can't predict where he'll go. And there he goes. Goodbye, V2.
And missing that coin
Nice.
juggle is very bad because it sets V2 up to a very specific amount of HP that lets you kill them right off the gate in the second phase.
Also, the shotgun in this game, there's an alternate version of it that just straight up becomes a jackhammer that is just like extreme concussive damage to a single enemy, and it launches you very far.
It's also extremely fun.
Yeah, that does sound fun.
Yeah.
We can rocket ride infinitely underwater because of course.
5-1 primarily contains 3 rooms. There's A tunnel, B tunnel, and C tunnel. This is B tunnel, and this is typically the hardest one.
Is it?
Mostly due to the clear. I mean, I know Davon said it was the hardest. But yeah, people usually find it the hardest. Is it easy for you?
It's one of them.
It's too good.
Exactly. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's hard.
Oh, goodness.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
good save.
Okay.
Dude.
Also, shout
I
out
can feel my
to
heart rate spike.
to the modding scene of the game as well. There's also custom maps that people have made that have also been really awesome and very talented. Pieces of talent. Stray Soul.
Another great thing about the My Scene as well is that it allows for so many more speedrunning opportunities. When
that's
you've already
true.
done the full game a bunch of times, there's a bunch of custom stages you can run with very unique routes for P% and any percent.
Yeah, this game has a lot of stuff for any type of player, really. As some of those custom levels are insane. Like, you wanna play like Five Nights at Freddy's in ULTRAKILL? Sure, we got that. You wanna play Papers, Please in ULTRAKILL? We got that. You want Mahjong? We got that.
What, Desert Bus? You want to drive a bus for 8 hours?
Yeah.
We got that.
Desert Bus. Desert Bus and ULTRAKILL. Wow. The internet is really a wonderful place.
It's incredible. Yeah, now we're in 5-2. River Styx has become the Ocean of Styx because all the souls have flooded from hell. So I don't think it's a good time over here. Oh.
That jackhammer boost off the sentry is so cool. You just launch yourself towards the rest of the stage off that one enemy.
Yeah.
And this is also the stage where we're introduced to idols, which basically will target one enemy and make them invincible. And the only way to break them is with your knuckle blaster, like the red fist, or a
Just punch him, basically.
jackhammer. Yeah.
I pressed my Windows button. That's awesome. I forgot to turn that off. Let me turn that off.
One of the problems of the high APM in this game.
I do that so many times. It's crazy.
It's so bad.
I believe
The amount of times I've alt-tabbed to a different window while speedrunning this game is unfortunate, to say the least.
Oh, there we go. Do I get the kill dupe here? Wait, hold on. I do. Okay, cool.
Wait, you got the kill dupe? Oh, so you can just... Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So since Vendetta got a kill dupe, which added extra kills, he doesn't need to kill the boss of this stage, so you can just leave immediately.
Yep.
Incredible.
Yeah. You could just give the ferryman a coin and he's like, hey, thanks, and then he just lets you leave. He's a cool guy.
Paid the toll.
Fabulous.
Now we're in the ship.
A lot of the for a lot of the rooms where enemies like spawn in waves or like aren't spawning immediately, a lot of the time is spent prepping to kill them immediately, like there with the oversaw.
This room is a bit weird.
ULTRAKILL weird? No.
It's a little bit. It's a little goofy. Oh wow.
And here you'll see Vendetta. Oh, you got it. Nice. Yeah, you can instantly kill those blue enemies, the Mind Flayer, by using an explosion to knock their projectiles back at them, making them take enough self-damage to just die instantly.
Be careful what you shoot at the protagonist, I guess.
Yep.
Get it shot back at you. It's awesome.
Yeah, this game has a lot of types of guns. You got like, you can shoot nails from your guns, you can shoot saw blades, you can shoot grenades. You have a railgun that shoots a explosive shot, and if you shoot your grenade with it, it turns into a nuke. So
You also have the drill, which has exclusively one use in this speedrun, I'm pretty sure.
oh yeah, I'm gonna see if we can get it later. But yeah, the drill is funny. Right.
Right, and
shouldn't
now
use
that you have... are you?
Only one way to find out, right?
Yeah.
True.
So typically at this point in the stage, you would pick up the rocket launcher weapon if it's your first time playing, and the ship, as you could tell, has capsized and flipped upside down. And now you are going backwards through where you came from, now with the sinking ship. Oh, nice.
Yeah, now we're in 5-4. We are under the water, as the kids say. And what are we fighting here?
Big snake.
Yeah. Slightly
Leviathan.
large snake. Oh, I skipped the phase 2, damn. Okay, that's fine.
Ah.
Come here, big boy. Yeah, I mean, the kill here is difficult for full game, but it's basically just a DPS fest. You just press all your buttons and hope for the best.
I think this is one of the bosses where RNG is kind of important. And if you don't get it, it kind of devolves into just throw everything you have at it repeatedly until it dies.
Yep. Now we're in Heresy.
Now we're in...
The layer of red.
It's also one of the only hellish looking layers.
In this game where you're supposed to be in hell the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fair. I like the creative interpretations as well.
It also sounds like a
very unique.
microwave in here.
It does.
That's fitting.
Yeah. The the lots of different like styles adds a lot of very unique areas to travel to, which is very nice. It's not all just red hell for all the stages repeatedly.
Yeah, people
I mean,
love the music in this game as well.
true. Box everywhere.
All right.
This reminds me about the developer for the game, Hikita, has been known to like finalize the music in like 10 minutes or something, and it's crazy. I don't know how Hikita is able to finish the music in such short amounts of time and make it so good, but that's just the world we live in, I guess.
True.
Does Akita make the music and also the game?
Yeah. He doesn't make all the songs, I don't think. No. But most of them are made by Hikita.
Yeah. It's a very talented individual.
That's very impressive. Yeah, wow.
We've got 2 hideous masses here, if you can recall from 1-3, but this time we just insta-kill them because we have the technology, and I get bumped off from hitting my nuke, but that's all good. Why am I low on style?
Oh.
Oh,
No style farm.
how am I low on style?
Oh no.
That's never happened to me in this level before.
Oh,
dog.
the thing.
Oh wait, are you gonna fight the...
I have to! Okay, there we go, we're good.
So there's a secret encounter here you can fight by hitting that power up.
Yeah, should be good now. How did I lose
I entirely
style?
forgot that power up's there.
It's fine. We have fallback.
That has happened many times where arena clears have been so fast that you don't get enough style, and it's become a big routing problem to try and figure out how to get enough style without slowing down the clears.
And then we have Gabriel again.
Very unique kind of problem.
This is the biggest bad of the whole game.
The coin
The
disappeared.
main antagonist. Oh no.
It's fine.
You recover from
We'll give him a
this.
proper fight. We'll give him a proper fight by going instantly to phase 2.
That was still a very good 6-2, even with the missed dead coin.
Yeah. It's like a little, like, two seconds of time loss. It's fine. Could be worse. There's also cutscenes in between these big acts. We're now in Act 3, but there's a handy skip button there, so that's very helpful.
Now we're going to one of my favorite personal layers of the game.
Yeah, we're in layer
violence.
violence. Yeah, this is awesome.
So also in this stage, we will see the one single use of one of the variations of the rail cannon.
Chad is saying Happy Pride Month to Gabriel, by the way. I'll echo that. Happy Pride Month.
Yippee!
Happy Pride Month, Gabriel.
Yeah, voiced by
That is
Gianni.
awesome.
This is also a lovely little jump
Oh,
scare
okay.
here. Oh my goodness.
All good.
Oh, unfortunate. Also, those enemies on the ceiling, if you saw them, those little people crawling around, those are the new enemy for this layer, the mannequin. And one of the biggest things for them is when they're falling, like off of a wall or ceiling, if you hit them while they're falling, they will just die instantly.
Another player that I missed insta-kill for.
And you get the... Unfortunate. Yeah, but coming up, one of the variations of the rail cannon is... I forget the exact name for it, but it shoots a little drill.
Screwdriver.
And screwdriver, yes, it shoots a little screwdriver, and it's typically not super useful because what it does is it'll attach to an enemy and it will do damage over time, and it's good for regenerating health, but in a speedrun you don't really want to, you're not typically taking enough damage to die because it's routed around it. But there was a glitch recently found where you can affect how much damage the drill does based on enemy gibs, and if it gets performed, if not, it's fine.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah, DBK.
The boss just
Nice.
disappeared.
You can, yeah, instantly kill it.
That's awesome.
It is
Just
very
kidding.
amazing.
He's back.
Whoa.
He's gone again.
So many things happening. Wow. Amazing.
Very nice.
Yeah, you can also see at the end screen there, you can see your time, your style, the amount of kills that you have, and it gets you a letter grade. And you can also see the times that your friends did on Steam. So the game is really genuinely built for speed. And it's very cool that way. That's how a lot of people got into speedrunning. It's from like, oh, I want to beat my friend's time. How do I do that? And then searches for like runs, the world record runs. Like, whoa, I can do this? No way.
Yeah, that's actually how I got into the game. I remember seeing one of my friends had beaten my time on the leaderboard, and me and all my vast great knowledge, I misread his time by 10 seconds and realized when I beat him that I was 1 second away from the world record for that stage.
Whoa. I didn't know that. That's crazy lore.
Yeah.
Wild.
Some deep lore.
Yeah, I love it when devs encourage speedrunning in their games. And I mean, indie devs are much more likely to do so because they're more connected to the community. So one reason I love indie games so much, they really know what the player base wants a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how did you come across this game, Satan? Out of curiosity.
I mean, I work in speedrunning. it's
Just been on the radar?
Very well-known game among us. Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. That's great to hear.
Yeah. No, yeah, this is a super, super cool game. I've been enjoying watching runs for a little while, so happy to have it on the show.
Yippee.
Happy you had us.
Yeah.
Yay!
We're always very proud of this game
Awesome.
and what it's done because, you know, it's been a very active game and it's still growing and there's been so many cool things done to it. There's also a billion categories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been very fun because I know, Vendetta, I think you've been in this game a little longer than me, but we're both pretty old when it comes to this games community, and seeing this game grow from like the very few players that ran it to just how big it is now. I mean, originally for like 3 years there wasn't even like a Discord for the speedrunning community.
Yep.
There was one channel in the ULTRAKILL main Discord.
Please. Okay. I'm good. Yeah. And now you know, the thing with having our speedrunning an early access game is that the leaderboards aren't even finalized yet, so every patches or so they reset. So it's unfortunate, but that's just, you know, part of the growing pains of a game that's not finished yet. So yeah, in time, when the levels are going to be complete, it's going to be a monstrous game to perform all at once.
Mm-hmm. And it's already a big feat being able to run all of this at once. I don't think I could ever do P% full game.
Yeah,
it is.
I forgot how many levels it is, but it is quite a lot of levels to learn, like all the different routes and stuff, and being able to competently do them. It took me like 2 months to learn the full game route, like way back in 2024 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it is very nice that they're.
How many people run P-Rank?
Well, since the the leaderboards actually reset with the recent fraud update, there's not many people who have ran full game P%. So right now it's just me and Dabon. Shout out to Dabon. And yeah, not many optimizations has been done to it so far, but the new fraud levels have been optimized like crazy recently, but they're nowhere near their peaks. I mean, most of the levels aren't, but those especially.
Definitely, this game has a much larger community in terms of the individual stage speedruns than the full game ones.
People tend to
As a longer
specialize in
speedrun
certain
lover,
games.
do
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
Now, I want to
together.
see more full speedruns. It's so awesome to watch. I could never do it. I'm not. I don't have the memory for it, but I love seeing people run the full game, and I think it's an amazing game to do full game speedruns for. And I want people to run more full game.
Yes, is good propaganda. Yes, yes.
I remember there was a long period of time where Vendetta had like, was it for, I think when Violence first came out, Vendetta had a filler P% speedrun that stood as world record for
7 months
like
or
4
something.
months or 7 months. Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah, the game changes so much that, you know, people don't really bother to learn the whole game, but I've been there from for a long time, so I know most of it. So I didn't find it that difficult to, you know, oh, new layer came out, let me learn this one now.
Yeah. But seeing how far the game is in development, it's not only awesome to like see more people start to run the game, but also it's like probably one of the best times to get into it because it's so close to being done with all the main stages that there's only one layer left and you could start learning all the stuff now.
Yeah, you do not
Without
want to
too much.
you would not want to miss when this game fully releases because, well, first of all, the community is going to explode, but also, you know, the leaderboards are going to be refreshed, and but this time, you know, it's going to be like for real. Like everybody can start grinding their levels, optimize the crap out of like multi-level runs and stuff like that. So when that update hits, it's going to be crazy.
For sure. And I mean, now's the last time then to really get in before the game is fully complete. I think there's something cool about that. Seeing, you know, a game that still isn't quite done and still being able to interact with it as it is. You know, it's very liminal. It won't stay around forever.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's also very fun to just be able to see it, you know, progress and see everyone discover stuff because definitely once everything is out, discoveries will most likely slow down. But right now, I mean, even after we've discovered so much and picked apart every single aspect of this game, there is still so much people are discovering and routing for it, and it's very awesome to be a part of.
Okay. Okay, good. Everything's good here, I think. That's a pretty decent
I'm seeing
time.
critical failure. What's that about?
This big thing
So that big machine?
is gonna explode.
Oh, there you go. My question answered. Go boom.
Yeah. Sometimes you just don't need to think that deeply about this game. You just let let all the colors go through, and it's a fun time.
And this is the most recent layer that was added, Fraud. And the biggest gimmick of this layer is it is a mind melter, to say the least. There is a bunch of very unique portal shenanigans going on that allows you to, yeah.
Non-Euclidean geometry,
I can't even...
stuff that doesn't make sense, infinite hallways. This is a mind bender of a layer.
Wow. Whew. I'm excited to see it.
It also leads to a very unique routing for P%. Going up and back down.
You can also tell that the game is ramping up towards its final layer. This is the second to the last layer, so the game is ramping itself up in intensity, you know, the amount of enemies that you deal with. You can see all different kinds of enemies. Like, this is not a very easy layer to play casually at all.
And it leads it to being by far the longest one.
Oh yeah.
Due to just the sheer amount of like rooms and enemies you have to deal with. I picked up the red skull. Oh my goodness, it changed color.
Yeah, the game is messing with you. You thought you needed the red skull, turns out the pedestal changed colors, and now you need the blue skull. And you can hear a laugh track in the background mocking you.
Wow.
Oh wait, we finished. Quick stage.
Nope.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This was definitely very much of a mind melter the first time I saw this. I remember when I first finished this stage, I tabbed out and then immediately fell off the map.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was over.
I mean, the soap.
Yeah.
We haven't explained.
This has been used. Yeah, I was going to say it's been used in previous stages, but the soap is a Easter egg in reference to another New Blood game called Dusk, and basically it allows you to instantly kill any enemy that it hits. And it's typically supposed to be a one-use kind of thing where you grab it and then throw it at an enemy and they die. But if you use the grappling hook, you can just keep using it. But funnily enough, it's actually not optimal to keep it throughout the entire stage, as using your grappling hook for movement and other weapons for kills is significantly better than just having an instant kill thing.
Where I went, the idol spawn. What's going on? Wait, hold on.
Oh.
There we go.
That happens a lot where they'll because certain arenas are wave based where you need to kill certain enemies for the next enemies to spawn. It'll sometimes happen where there's one enemy hiding in a random corner, hiding away from you, not letting you kill it, and you lose a bunch of time.
Yeah, thankfully that second wave was much more merciful. Usually it's the second wave that's very slow, but huh. Now we go through the A2 through the mirror.
Very cool.
Now we're in an office space.
Just normal business going on here.
Yeah, serious business going on.
Business game. That's what this
Yeah,
is.
and
Yep.
this stage very much incorporates gravity switching, which can be very confusing the first time you play. I don't think you'll see it here, but in the upcoming arenas,
a little
you'll
wonky.
definitely see.
Yeah, you have to go sideways
Yeah.
there because of course you do.
Enemies on the walls and ceiling.
Yep.
It must have been a pain to for people to route these arenas.
Oh yeah, it was it took some time to get used to all the gravity changes because it's like it's not a very obvious trigger. We're also introduced to a new enemy here, the Death Catcher, which respawns dead enemies as blood puppets. So you have to kill the non-blood puppet enemies to progress. There you go. You can
Alright.
easily break it with a punch.
Now we'll get a nice little break. Nice little forest, and it's immediately gone.
And we're grocery shopping.
It's always very trippy in this stage, looking down the infinite hallway and seeing the enemies loop repeatedly.
Yeah, this is one continuous hallway, but it's actually interlinked if you look closely. I almost died, but let's ignore that.
Alright. Oh, and this stage also has a boss. I entirely forgot about that. This arena is very, very confusing as the different doorways will put you on
The
different
ceiling.
parts of the room. Yeah, so if you go on in the doorway on the floor, you'll end up in the ceiling.
Blah. It's very disorienting. Like, look at this arena.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what's going on.
Some stuff is in
There's a
sideways.
wall next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That goes sideways, and then but that's actually below you.
Uh-huh.
It's amazing that you can figure this out and do this
Yeah.
run at all.
Whoa! Stop changing my orientation. Goodness.
Oh no. Yeah, it is a little buggy at times.
That makes sense. Must be very, very complicated to program.
Yeah, I have no idea how you would program something like this.
Still a bit laggy, but let's go through the mirror real quick. You can just do that. You can just rocket flip into the mirror, of course,
Yeah.
and to the
There we go.
final arena. And we got to fight the
Now
mirror.
we'll fight the... This boss is very, very difficult. You
You just yeah, it's
you just
dead.
kill it instantly. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
The gimmick for that fight is that in the second phase it disappears, and you have to look at the mirror to see where it is.
Wow, that level was very long, and you managed to, get through all of it while figuring out your orientation and everything. This is incredible.
Orientation was a problem before. 8-3 will not help at all.
Yeah, 8-3
This stage...
is everything that was previously shown, but cranked up to 11. We got shifting hallways, we got mirrors, we got non-Euclidean geometry. The stage is moving left and right. You can go out of bounds randomly. And like soft lock yourself. This is gonna be great.
Oh yeah, please don't get the
no,
8-3 soft
yippee.
lock.
Let's not do that, I hope.
Right.
And we get to see a new enemy. So remember Gabriel? That's a very popular angel. And of course, you would have fanboys if you were an angel like him.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Yeah. So these are the power, and basically, they kind of like trained under Gabriel. They're like Gabriel students, right?
Just fanboys.
Do not know the lore
One
enough
of
for this
those.
game. Are they really just fanboys?
One of those. You know, they both make sense.
Yeah.
Don't trust the infinite hallway. Look at that. I took a peek down there, but I don't think it was very easily deciphered.
I like just in the midst of everything, just like, oh, just a casual little look at the infinite hallway for us.
Yep.
Amazing showcase.
I can see a little
So
bit
we
of
can
that.
share in the madness a little bit, you know.
Now this part of the level, you got rotating hallways. The entire arena shifts like a Rubik's Cube.
Ooh.
This was a pain to figure out at first routing-wise, but eventually we solved the cube. Oh wow.
This is confusing for me, and I've played the game before. Oh, and this, yeah. Upcoming, we'll see some very unique rooms where the entire area will change and shift just like in different intervals.
Yep, so this room is split into two slices, one with lava and one without. And it's hard to first cycle that because if you mess up once, the timing is completely off for the rest. And you have to wait like one cycle. Yeah, you can see some enemies are upside down, some enemies are crawling on the ceiling and stuff. It's very disorienting.
I cannot imagine the pain of routing this.
Oh, this
Yeah, and here
broke
you'll
my
see the,
fingers when it was first released.
Okay, normal town.
These hallways are now changing.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost did
And you'll definitely
a rocket up there, but I didn't have enough health, so could have died right there.
see now how, as we approach like the end of the game, just in general of development, these stages get significantly longer, as we're only about like less than halfway, I think.
Yeah.
Ow.
Now we're underwater. And the gimmick here is that one part is underwater, the other part is not.
They have different enemies for each area.
And it cycles.
They seamlessly transition.
Yep. This is a very impressive level casually, and it was such a mind-blowing experience when it was first released.
Very much so.
It was very laggy as well, but we don't need to talk about that.
Very glitchy as well.
With a game like this, I think that's what you're going into it knowing, though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You can also see this room is split into two sides, and this perspective changes depending on where you look. So very, very cool ideas with these portals. This level went all out. And look, here's the ending.
Wow. Wait, we're back to the first stage again. A1. Nope.
Nope.
We're in space now.
I took the time loss there.
puzzles.
I took the time loss there because that reveal is incredible.
That's
Don't
awesome.
ask how this relates to hell in any way.
Hell is what you make it.
Yep.
Peter.
This is true.
It's exactly what I'm supposed to do there. That's true. I didn't mess up anything at all.
This final area can also be very confusing because doors will just teleport you to different sections entirely. Everything is splintered off into different parts and fragments flying in space at different gravities. And it can just be extremely confusing. Oh, and as you can see, one of the virtues has been alive for long enough where they got enraged, and that little red circle appearing under Vendetta was an enraged virtue, which attacks significantly faster.
Why am I sideways? I'm no longer sideways. Oh, I messed up. It's
You
okay.
get the double gun power up.
I gotta fight these enemies upside down without falling
The
into the
gravity not
void
switching.
in space. Not yet. There we go. Now it's back to normal.
Not something you see every day.
Definitely not.
Pretty casual day in hell.
I do
Yeah.
think playing every single video game upside down is a good concept for a hell. That would be.
Now we're coming up to the
That would be
final
hell.
level.
That would be rough.
Yeah.
Final level so far.
Now, this is true. One of the biggest problems with
Oh.
this boss in terms of speedrunning is it is very RNG heavy, and can sometimes just not die.
I suppose one way to illustrate that is that there's no boss kill yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
People just kind of hope and pray and throw stuff at it and hope it dies quickly.
Yeah, let's see if that
But
happens.
there isn't really... Yeah. This boss is extremely annoying. Another annoying thing about it is there's like a little invisible force field around it that prevents you from getting close. So sometimes you can get close enough and other times it'll just randomly push you away.
Oh my goodness. Oh no way. No, that's so annoying.
Yeah.
Oh.
This boss usually just evolves into randomly throwing stuff at it until it works.
It wouldn't be a full game run without a death in this level. The Bond knows
Was that
that.
our
A lot
first
of-
death?
Yeah, that was our first death.
That was our first, and yeah, that was our first death, which is incredibly shocking. You ran incredibly well.
Yeah, that's amazing. For a game like this, incredibly impressed.
Oh, also for viewers
I
who
don't
are
think-
wondering, I'm running on violent and not brutal difficulty because it's simply like bosses get more health on brutal, which just makes routes much slower. So that's the reasoning behind that.
But the reason we don't play on the easiest difficulty is because enemies will move slower, which means that they won't run into saws or explosions as quickly.
Yep.
So even though you'll get more health and it'll be easier, it's still slower. Yeah, I don't think there's a single full game runner that likes this stage.
Let's go.
Nice. You get this very cool cinematic ending.
Thank you, thank you. And that's the final level.
Look at your
In time,
adoring audience.
right now. That's time.
GG.
GG.
Heck yeah, amazing run.
That was an amazing run, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate time loss, but it is what it is. Can't be a full game run without a death.
It's very nice you got DBK there on 7-1. I remember in your run you missed it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the game. It's a very fun game. Very chill game to run
Incredibly fast paced.
But my fingers do
for
hurt.
chill.
Chill.
at this point.
Well, that was mind-blowing, incredible end to the night. Thank you both. And if y'all have any shout-outs, now is a fantastic time to dish those out.
Yeah, so once again, my name is Vendetta. I sometimes stream the game once every 6 months or a year, depending on how I'm feeling. So do check my Twitch channel out. But I do upload my runs on YouTube as well. At Vendetta, you can find me. I just post random stuff there sometimes, my runs. Do check out the ULTRAKILL as well on Steam. I believe there was a sale recently, but it goes on sale every now and then, so please check it out. Join the communities, join New Blood Discord, join the ULTRAKILL speedrunning community. We're very active there. You know, things are always in the works. You know, new routes are still discovered. Every level can be optimized even more, and who knows, it might be you who optimizes it even more along with the community. So yeah, that's it for me. Any shoutouts, Fishy?
I am Fishy.
Yeah.
I stream on Twitch sometimes. That's about it. Go join the Discord.
Yeah, there you go. That's it from us. Thanks so much for having us. This has been a very, very fun event, and hopefully we get to see more ULTRAKILL in the future.
I should hope so. This is a super cool game. And as y'all said, this game is going to be completed soon. So definitely hop on now. Now's a great time to get involved. And if y'all enjoyed, the entire run tonight, well, guess what? You're going to get to see it again. Not just Creature Corner, but Out of the Box too. You can stay tuned as we replay both shows after this. Tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern for the first day of Black and a Flash's annual Juneteenth celebration, a 4-day event celebrating Black joy. There's going to be Sifu in there. There's going to be Super Monkey Ball, all sorts of incredible stuff. Y'all aren't going to want to miss a single moment, and that starts tomorrow.